Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my inspiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug you uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. Top videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some direct shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never know.
He better be glad he didn't say that molest shit before Not Like Us came out. It would have really sounded crazy, bro. It would have sounded way crazy.
That nigga knew what to do. He knew what to do. You bow out gracefully. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Sometimes you gotta fall back.
It's really a shame, bro, because I feel like if he would have dropped that first,
why you thinking the same thing?
I would have been like, oh, all right. And then the timing of the whole other, the track after his drop, that kind of affected that. That could have been something if it would have just said it for at least a couple of days. Is his mic on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening. My bad.
You can't hear me?
Move your mic a little bit closer. No, did it?
Yo,
just
there you go.
Yeah. I was like, you sound distant.
What I was saying is, like, basically, like, if he would have released that song first, of course, everything is 2020 in hindsight. Facts. But I'm just looking at it on the way, like, how he could have won. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's a nice. Okay, all right.
Segue.
Now you gave me a nice question to ask. You gave a whole little segment. I like that. How you feeling? You all right?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Take a deep breath.
I'm good. This shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm straight, man. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I done took my shot. I'm back.
Hey,
you took a shot?
Nah, I'm talking
Malone,
shit.
See, quit breaking the fourth wall, bro. Come on, man. My bad, the fifth wall.
I'm just talking shit, bro.
Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the best podcast in the world. Great minds drink alike.
If you ain't drinking,
you ain't thinking. It's your host, Rico Emilio Fresco Bar III. Some call me Fresco. Some call me Hemi Butler, but what you won't call me is broke. Don't do that weird ass shit. It ain't cute. I got my guys in the building. What's happening, family?
Man, what's up, man? It's your boy D-Stacks 80, man. Mr. 444 to the dope, man. What y'all doing? How y'all feeling? From uptown. What's up, man?
Like that boy, Young G Malone. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and smash that motherfucking like button. Run it up. We trying to have a nice big May. We trying to do it the right way. So help us out your way. Indeed. So, man, we gonna get right into it, man. I'm editing
right after we record.
Like literally, I'm editing. I'm just finishing up the edits, and I'm talking to Jono, and I get the notification. I'm like, "Fuck, Jono, I gotta call you back." Close my laptop, put it on the TV, and that's how I heard the Hard Part 6. So we can start. Y'all want to start with how you said with how Drake could have won, or who won first?
We should do who won first, and then
you gotta lean into that mic.
Yeah, you have to.
We should do who won first because it didn't make more transition into it smoother.
I mean, you can say it for the whole room. Kendrick won. We don't even have to.
That's just for y'all. That's just for y'all, man.
Yes, sir. That has won. He said it for me, man.
Kendrick won the first battle
by a landslide,
and it's just he did what I. The funny part is, like, niggas try to say, "Oh, you didn't think he was gonna do that." Of course, I didn't know exactly how he was gonna do it, execute the killing, but I know he was gonna kill that nigga. And the way he did it was so masterful. It just makes me feel more of a Kendrick fan.
Nah, that's a fact.
Because it validates everything that I thought he was capable of.
That's a fact.
And more. Because not a nigga looking diabolical with it.
It turns Kendrick into like some type of rap superhero. Like some type of hip hop. Like, or it's not superhero, but like he's immortalizing himself. You know what I'm saying? And this with this type of shit.
This shit is really in uncharted territory. We like really never seen nothing like this in hip hop. The fact that it's like besides K Dot is multiple people coming against Drake, and then K Dot is spearheading this shit, and he's better than you.
I won't say K Dot is spearheading it. I feel like that's a reach, cause
you get how I'm saying?
Nobody else could have did this.
I say he's spearheading it because there's a lot of people coming out saying they don't fuck with Drake.
But I feel like it's because Dot is the voice that I get what you're saying, spearhead. I feel like he's the voice he's the only person that could have done this.
That's a fact.
We talked about it. He tried it. You know what I'm saying? He failed. We saw what happened to Meek. Pusha did what he did, and Buddy bowed out. Dot tried to get this going 12 years ago. We got to that, and he bowed out. But at this point, I feel like after, it's all like the Cat Williams effect. You dig what I'm saying? Where niggas is saying that it's enough. Nigga, I'm not fucking with Buddy. I already know I don't fuck with Buddy because it's all politics at the end of the day as far as the game goes. Niggas don't fuck with each other, but they do whatever can grease their pockets. And when niggas just say, fuck the money, I really just don't care about this nigga. I don't fuck with him. And Dot, the one nigga we always, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Dot was like Iron Man that didn't die. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we can call Drake Thanos. We can call, you know what I'm saying? And they tried to team up, but Iron Man was the one that had to go out on his shield. Is that how it happened? Or am I making that shit up?
I forgot how that ended. I ain't gonna lie. You lead me. I'm like, I'm on the edge of my seat.
You don't remember how Iron Man, because he died on his sword to kill Thanos.
First I'm stoned, bro. Like,
shit.
I've been watching that shit so long, but I probably do know it.
Well, anyway,
that's how it happened.
I take your word.
So if y'all niggas don't know that, that's just, I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna just act like it's fact.
He looked at us for confirmation.
I'm trying to see.
All right, now,
and I don't know if niggas are listening. I don't know if niggas are just letting me cook or if niggas is like, yeah, that's right. So I'm like, all right, huh? Nigga, help me, huh?
I'm like, yeah, it sounds about right.
But nah, I feel like the way Dot stood up, I get what you're saying, spearheading it. It's just there's nobody that could have done it, but plenty of people have tried. Yeah. Joe Budden, he tried. And Joe Budden kind of did Dot took a few pages out of Joe Budden's book with how to diss Drake with the Making of the Murderer. I'm probably gonna play some Making the Murderer today. That might be my vibe check. Maybe not though. But
hey, niggas be promising vibe checks. I might have you, but maybe not, niggas.
5 minutes later.
Man. It be like that, bro, because niggas, the vibe changes.
You're not lying though. You make a good point. It's like Kendrick has everything to go against this nigga. Because the other niggas have something, but they don't have the whole, they don't have everything that you need.
So it's like the full package?
Whoa, what are you talking about, buddy?
Nah, I was just wondering, I thought he was about to say something. He said, the nigga had something, but he has everything. What is everything?
Oh, shit.
Political. Yeah, but that nigga has the cachet, the style, he got the influence. And you know what I'm saying? And he don't really have too many chinks in his armor. And he got money too. So it's like everything that Drake could really flex on him. And with addition to him just being a better rapper to me.
Okay. I mean that's something that's debatable. We're not gonna act like that it's not debatable.
Yeah, but when the debate's about who's going against who and who's better and they're going against each other.
I wasn't talking about that. I'm just talking about the pure skills. Like a nigga can debate skill for skill before they
because that nigga Drake would spin his ass off on that fucking
But
that Part 6 is going crazy.
I mean, he was doing his whole thing. He just kind of got lost in the sauce. It's like he's showing his hand with every step he takes. It's like every step Drake took, he shows his hand. And of course, hindsight is 20/20. But I see it every time. And as I look at this, as I go back to Euphoria, in the first 4 seconds of Euphoria, when it's the reverse, I'm a phony. Everything they've been saying about me is true. Like, yeah, Drake is the Wizard of Oz. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all smoke and mirrors at the end of the day. And I'll get into that, but I want my pocket.
I'm just letting y'all cook. I feel like y'all niggas gassing this shit.
Nah, I was trying to avoid it. And I thought you was going to interject.
I was waiting because I wanted to say, but I was like,
I was cook. I was like the first 5 seconds.
Nah, because I haven't even gotten to my. I'm just, what's up?
Nah, I mean, respect to Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm a Drake fan. I feel like I'm the most unbiased person in this whole situation. I don't think that Drake.
You think you're the most unbiased?
Yeah, I think I'm the most unbiased.
I disagree.
You think I'm more biased than
me? Yeah.
You think so?
For sure.
Oh, okay. I'll dig that.
Yeah, you got an OVO shirt.
He got a Kendrick shirt too.
Yeah, I don't got an OVO shirt either. But no, I think that Drake was gonna lose this from Jump Street just because Kendrick had y'all like, oh yeah, Kendrick used this and he did this. The nigga just had so much more time to prepare for the war, and I don't think that Drake even understood. That's a fact.
All right,
he cooked this up months ago, and I was telling you earlier, I think that he cooked this shit up from the time when he said he was smoking on Top 5. He been in the studio scheming and, okay, this is what I'm gonna do this. I don't think he had just got that mustard beat. You know what I'm saying? He probably not rapped nothing to it, but he been had the mustard beat. Even when you hear certain beats, you know, okay, I could use this with that. I think he beat the nigga. It was nothing that Drake could have did to even win this.
But how does Drake not have the same time Dot has?
I don't think
just because Dot uses his time differently don't mean niggas is not allotted the same amount of time. And if you understand that this nigga has this time to prepare, then you should step back and take my time to prepare before I drop 2 songs and don't say nothing and drop a song and a motherfucking back out. You get what I'm saying? So I can't let you get that shit off. I'm gonna let you get your shit off, but we can't say the nigga had more time when you know this nigga has not liked you forever. You know this nigga has wanted to smoke forever.
You gave what?
Nah, I gave that nigga credit for some shit. I gave a nigga credit for a diss he dissed somebody else, and it was Drake the whole time. And I'm looking at it like, damn, this nigga has been dissing you forever and has been saying, nigga, you tiptoeing around my name. And the moment you say it, bro, I'm here. So he knew what he was dealing with. Just how you know what you dealing with when you say a nigga's wife. He's already seen the Virginia Williams thing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what it goes. You know how it goes. You know what you getting yourself into. So
all the time. Not when you send niggas future requests and you like, man, let's piece this shit up, bro. I ain't got nothing against you. And this nigga in the studio cooking up.
From the moment that nigga say no, you need to be working on the greatest diss EP of all time.
But yeah, I mean, that's when you looking at shit from hindsight, you like, yeah, what you should have did or this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all had helped Drake battle way better in this whole back and forth. Everybody had a good idea. You've had a good idea. He had a good idea that, if you would have moved like this, Drake, you would have won. But Kendrick, when he hit the nigga the first time, only thing he had to do was counterpunch. That's all he had to do. I got all this shit in my arsenal already. The only thing I gotta do is counterpunch him now. And if you look at all the beef, all the songs that came after what Drake dropped, Kendrick didn't do nothing but use all that shit against him. That's all he did.
Okay, so that shit sound cool and calm. I feel you, but at the end of the day, you counterpunch, and then you tried to you know what I'm saying? The AI shit, the Snoop Dogg and Tupac shit. You didn't just counterpunch. You stood in front of the nigga flexing like, yeah, nigga, what's happening? And when the nigga slapped the shit out you, and then he just punched you in your face after he slapped the shit out you, you say, you know what? I got something for that. I got some brass knuckles. And that nigga ducked it with Family Matters. I mean, with Meet the Grams. And he kicked you in your shit.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't argue.
It's not no counterpunching. And when you said niggas have ideas, my thing is, a lot of the ideas that I have for Drake, or a lot of the shit that I was saying out loud for Drake, was based on things I've seen Drake do in the past. So I'm not just coming up with my imagination, or Drake should do this. This is something that fits Drake, and this is something that fits what I've seen from Drake. And now what I'm seeing is, I overestimated Drake, and we all overestimated Drake. It wasn't that we underestimated Kendrick, we overestimated Drake. We really thought Drake was like that. Let's be real. Even if we thought Kendrick was going to win, or we thought Drake was going to win, we thought Drake was going to put forth a way better, regardless of who he was going against. We thought he was going to put forth a way better effort than he put forth. Am I right or wrong in that?
That's a fact. You right.
I
thought he was going. And this is my whole knock on him. What Kendrick did to him with the Not Like Us record, I thought that's what Drake should have did from the whole jump. You said that niggas was fucking with the rapidy rap. You have to be a hit maker in this time right now.
Did you think he should do that, or is that something you thought he was going to do?
I thought that's something that I thought that should have been the plan from jump.
Because you assume that's something he already was going to do.
Yeah.
Because that's something that he normally does.
Yeah. And
what I'm telling you is that nigga's not like that, bro. All this like we've been seeing this, and we've been seeing a lot of the machine. Like I said, the machine's the machine. There's the culture. If the machine got to shorten the cord, and he's, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be kink. It's going to be some kinks in that bitch. No Diddy. So when I'm watching Drake, it's like we already talked about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly being on drugs, or he's acting out. He's crashing out after For All the Dogs. That was a moment where I was like, Drake acting a little different. Mm-hmm. Of course, we seen the fall off in the music, but we never saw a fall off in the success. Right. Like the music fell off, but it seemed like he kept getting more and more records with less quality music.
That's a fact. I agree with that.
That's the smoke and mirrors. You can hide. It ain't even mediocre because it's good. It's like good music. Like we still jam it. It's just we know that Drake is, or we think, we've always thought and expected Drake to be capable of more than what he's doing. But when you realize that it's not just Drake, you seen Wizard of Oz? Yeah, it's not just Drake. It's the lights, the fog machine. It's the mirror. Then I can't get mad at Drake for losing. I'm mad at myself for falling for the trip. So the main people that are upset are Drake fans. The main people that are upset at Drake and upset about it are Drake fans. The people that were with Dot, or the people that were, because it's three sets of fans in that beef. It's the Drake fans, the Kendrick fans, and the people that are against Drake.
Right.
We gotta acknowledge that. We can say 20v20, we can say 3v1, 3v2, but at the end of the day, a big surge in this wasn't just Kendrick Lamar fans. They might have just been hip hop fans, and they not necessarily fuck with Dot. But you got my attention now.
Right.
And like Dot said, I'm ready for war if the world want to see you bleed. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not gonna act like we gotta. You can say however you feel, but at the end of the day, the more I hear niggas talk and the more I read niggas speak about Drake, it's like, when was he ever really like that?
Bro, he had 2 smash records.
What were the smash records?
He had Stay Scheming and he had Back to Back. When he showed niggas that he was like that. So it just was okay. I think niggas looked at it because the whole point from well, I don't remember the comment, but I know the Meek Mill from the whole point was trying to discredit him from who he was. And he like, nigga, I can make a rap song charged up and then I can come back with a smash record. And that's what niggas is basing this off of. Oh. We've seen you get niggas out the paint. We've seen you act like this.
Well, let's talk about that. How did Meek Mill lose? Meek Mill really only lost because he didn't drop no tracks. That's what happened. When you think about it, Drake, that's how Drake won. He dropped the song, he waited 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? And back to back. It was more about the moment than the song. Like, and you know, once the programming gets, now we fuck with the song, but it was more about the fact that Meek had not dropped nothing, and you fucking put your hand in the cookie jar and didn't expect to, you know what I'm saying? Didn't expect to get your hands dirty. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I'm watching Meek Mill was just erratic off pills, kind of. What, you know, I allude to about Drizzy, allegedly or whatever, supposedly. This is all conspiracy theory at the end of the day. I don't know shit. But it's the same thing. Drake turned into Meek Mill.
Not at all.
Okay. Trigger fingers turned to Twitter fingers. Drake has posted more captions and stories than he's dropped songs and bars and verses. He probably has more posts and stories than verses. Dot did all of this. He heard all of this. Niggas have said this. We found out shit about Dot. We found out shit about Drake. We have not seen a picture or anything of Dot besides the other day when he was with LeBron and they was jamming They Not Like Us.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this. When you watch it, because we making a lot of metaphors, like using fights in that for nature. So, you know, when you watching fighting, you can see who's dictating the fight. And
hey, say that word a little bit faster for me next time, all right?
You wild, bro. Don't fuck up my momentum, bitch.
I'm sorry.
But I was saying, like, you could see somebody that's who's like really controlling the fight. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga, once Euphoria came out, and then Drake came back with his track, Family Matters. When you see he put together 3 different singles together, that alone just showed me, all right, now you trying to keep up with Buddy. And just my gut feeling is I felt like he put those together after the fact, like they was supposed to be individual discs.
That's a fact. I feel the same.
So with that being said, bro got you clean, got you over the wall shooting at nothing. You didn't shot so many bullets and you ain't even hit nothing. Because you seen him shoot at you and he actually hit his target. So now you got to play catch up. And then when you
Thank you. That's what
but hear me out.
it is.
That's just the masterful part of the shit, bro. That's like deeper than just the bars and the tracks. So it's like layers to this shit. So that's on top of that. This shit is hot. The fact that this nigga is countering your shit and the timing is impeccable. Nigga dropped this shit 43 minutes after you, bro. So your shit was hot. If that shit would have lasted a day or two, niggas would have evened it out. The score would have been what and what, because the Drake fans would have populated.
They would have.
So, but the nigga stepped on that shit so quick. You looking over here and you hear Big Bang on your right, you gonna look to the right.
And he asked him how he was a big stepper with a size 7 man
over here no more. Like niggas like, damn.
So
you know
how,
what I'm saying?
How we looking at this if Drake's drop a diss drop?
I don't
Family Matters first. No, I'm just saying if he dropped Family Matters first, how we looking at this?
I'm gonna be honest. If Drake drops the Hard Part 6 minus the I Will Throw and shit, if he drops that first, we looking at it a little bit different because that buys you time. That could match up with 616 or something like that. If you drop that first, I'm gonna give you what I think should. I think you should go the Hard Part 6, the Buried Alive. You should drop that and say fuck you, nigga. Send me the cease and desist. You drop that. Then you go push-ups. Then you hit Family Matters. Maybe niggas will be willing to not give you the sweep and call it a gentleman's sweep.
Taking all the looks way crazy. It looks like you won at least 2 games.
Exactly.
What I'm saying,
because it's matchups. It's all about matchups when we talking about it.
I'm saying if Drake sneak Kendrick first off the rip, how are we looking at this?
If Drake sneaks Kendrick first,
I'm saying just off the rip. Without the light,
we gotta stop saying sneak. When you said
that's what it is.
No, what you said was the nigga said he's smoking on top 5. When did Drake send the feature request? Before or after he's smoking on top 5? I'm trying to get your timeline so I'm understanding where the sneak comes in.
He said that motherfucker before it.
I think the feature request came probably a month before For All the Dogs. Maybe at the most within the month of All the Dogs finishing up. I think that's
you
when.
Think that was the last?
One of the last. Yeah, I feel like the album was created, and he's like, yo, let's see what's up. And niggas may have, I don't know how that process went. Maybe niggas sent a kite to somebody. It takes time to people to even get the message or to even respond to it. And niggas just said like, nah, I'm good on that. He said
the craziest part, bro, is the fact that I feel like the Hard Part 6 was to save face, and that was the best one out of all of them to me.
It wasn't I wouldn't go that far.
I'm gonna say because I said because like that one. I'll say it was a save face because after he dropped the other one, you can tell he was trying to bow out.
Okay,
the first reaction when I first heard it and I heard that verse, I was kind of like, huh? What you mean vacation, nigga? Don't be talk like that. Not in the middle of the shit.
Because he wrote that before. But back to the question that you asked with if Drake had snuck Dot, we got to get back to that because you can't continue the conversation with this understanding of nigga got snuck or nigga. Where did the sneak come? If after smoking on top 5s and before For All the Dogs, that means Drake had hella time because Drake, since that feature request in your mind, Drake has dropped 3 to 4 albums. He dropped 3 albums in the last 12 months. So smoking on your top 5 was what? October 2022?
Yeah.
All right.
Something like that.
Okay.
It was something
so
like
the feature request was before or after that?
I feel like the feature request would have been before that.
Okay, so what you telling me is Drake had a year and a half to understand that this nigga don't like me, and at some point I'm gonna have to have my hands ready. At some point, or
just saying that I don't want to do a song with you don't mean it.
No,
saying that I don't want to do a song with you doesn't mean that you're gonna come out with a hit record for the song. Niggas thought that Drake was.
Drake was scary.
Neither one of y'all can sit here and say y'all expected Kendrick to be on the biggest diss of this summer.
I didn't have that on my poker chips, but if we go back to one of the last episodes when we talked about the women beefing, what I said was, I need Kendrick. I said, for hip hop to come back up, and you can go back to the episode 48, 49. I said, I need Kendrick to diss Drake, and I need Kanye West to hop on the song. I said those words, and that happened. It wasn't the exact thing, but I said these words. And of course, it's wishful thinking. I'm not gonna act like I predicted it, but niggas knew, in hindsight, niggas wished it into existence type shit. Some shit, I hope happened. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I hoped it happened. But you're not gonna act like this was just out of the blue and unthinkable, because it was thunk. You dig what I'm saying?
It was out of the blue, for sure.
It was random.
That's what I'm saying. It was random.
For fans.
There's been plenty of niggas that it's like, I don't like that nigga. That nigga don't like me. I'm not expecting to fight this nigga.
Bro, they have been dissing each other for 12 years, bro. Have been dissing each other.
I get that. I'm not saying that you're not wrong in that. What I'm saying is he snuck the nigga and he had a better plan. And he won off of the plan that was. I'm not saying what I'm saying, bro, it's cool, but niggas gotta stop gassing this like this nigga did this magnificent shit.
Nigga,
like it was cool.
No, even if we say it's
it
a
was
sneak,
cool.
Even if we say it's a sneak, this was masterful. Bro, he picked the nigga apart, showed you who the nigga is, even if, you know what I'm saying, there's some people that care who your favorite artist is, and there's some people that don't. And the people that don't care who your favorite artist is, they're normally Drake fans. But now this is a moment where niggas are forced to see who your favorite artist is or who your favorite artist could possibly be.
Right.
Who he could possibly be. So when you looking at this, like, I get it. But when we look at Dot, it's like, you telling us about a nigga getting molested, he already told us he didn't.
Right.
The same song you rapping about. It's certain niggas, it's certain artists like Dot, I feel like he would have never lost because he's put his life into the music and he's put his experiences into the music. He couldn't have lost because he doesn't really hide much. Even if nigga drops an album every time he going through something. So he go through some shit every 5 years and he drops an album. Drake drops an album every time he wants attention. And that's just what it is. The nigga, it's quality and quantity. We just said Drake had less quality. Well, nigga, I would keep some quality in the tuck when you know this nigga, this Compton don't fuck with you, and you tried to send him a feature, and then the next thing he said was, I'm smoking on your top 5. If a nigga say he's smoking on your top 5, bro, at some point, you gonna have to stand the fuck up. So we could be like, oh, he snuck him. No, you just said he let the nigga know smoke. We all thought he was talking about Drake when he said that, because Keem was like, number 2 is in my bitch DMs and I don't ask nothing or something like that. And we was like, who's number 2? We was like, we know it ain't Dot. And nobody in their mama, auntie, or granny thought number 2 was J. Cole. Nobody did. Just make sure y'all understand that. So it was, I make sure we clarify some shit. But it was only between 2 niggas. We knew it wasn't Dot. So of course, if we thought that, then what do you think Drake thought?
Them niggas don't fuck with me.
No, them niggas is gunning for my head, and I need to be prepared.
Bro.
Even if he did catch that nigga slipping, nigga, that's you slipping.
He did.
Come on.
Why are you slipping?
Exactly, that's your fault, nigga.
We just a nigga talk about you a war general, decorated, and nigga, fuck off. Listen, big dog. You telling me all this? You want to post all these Netflix shows on Instagram? We can say, we'll say he got snuck. All right, what you gonna do back? Since you that nigga. We saw what you did to Meek Mill.
It's different when you get snuck, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, does he really have any real dubs?
What you mean?
Meek Mill. He's one, he's 1, 2.
Let's be honest, bro.
Nah, he 2 and 2.
He lost to Meek. What song?
2.
What's the name of the song that Meek Mill dropped? What's the song? What's the diss song drop?
I have no clue.
What was it?
Did it exist?
One of them exposed him.
Yeah, when he talked about the pissing on the leg. When the nigga pissed on him.
He had all of the ingredients. He just...
Because he didn't strategize.
Exactly. The shit
but
was
Drake did.
Yeah.
And it's like, we giving Drake a dub, but you beat a pillhead.
But
this is Meek when
Drake saved face at that moment too, because niggas was kind of...
It's not really... Yeah, that's a fact.
Niggas
like
at
that moment, niggas had Meek Mill and Drake. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big 3 at that time. It was like a... You know what I'm saying?
Meek Mill was hot.
That's a fact.
That was... And he was with Nicki Minaj on tour. It was like his high moment.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it's like, he really underperformed. And ever since, he never recovered. Like, he dropped some quality music, but nigga, you don't listen to it the same. Cause nigga, your whole and your aura has been tainted, bro. Nigga, then
he did it himself. Jumping out. He
did a real nigga shit. He thought he was exposing, like, but nigga, you didn't come with the right music, and that nigga made a hit.
He should have rapped that. He should have rapped that. It's like when I'm telling a nigga about a show I'm finna do, get a nigga the whole idea on the pod instead of just doing the show.
Right.
And being like, yo, this is what we got going on coming up. Like, you should have just, I don't know. Meek, he beat a pill popping Meek. And other than that, he really beat no defenders. Bowed out against Joe Budden and just let time beat him. Just let, time heal all wounds with Joe Budden. The only real dub you give him is Meek Mill. And when you look back at it in hindsight, he won because Meek Mill failed to drop music. Kind of what he did here. So how can we not say Drake pulled a Meek? Or Meek pulled a Drake?
Because Meek started the shit. Meek started this whole, oh, nigga don't write your shit. This nigga Kendrick came with a hit record. They came with a hit record. I'm supposed to be beefing with these niggas. I'm not worried about what Future and Metro doing. And you go put Kendrick on a song, and this shit is the most shit that we gonna have all summer.
But he dropped a song called What Will Pluto Do before Like That came out.
Okay, what will Pluto do? Not what Kendrick do.
You just say
we not talking about them niggas was beefing with some other niggas. They clicked up all together and jumped this nigga, and now we saying, oh man, this shit is so far. It is great for hip hop. Like it's fire. But we cannot just say, oh, this one nigga had so much time to, okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at this dumbass nigga. He falling right for the trap that I set in the first place.
Yeah, nigga, why you so sympathetic about it?
Nah, it's just feel like he is giving niggas credit for some. Like, let's keep it a buck. When it time, yeah, for sure, you give niggas credit. But when it was, but you discredit in the moment. We can't downplay what this is. This is one of the greatest defeats and victories in hip hop history. Like, we're not gonna cap like that's not what it is, because these are some of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, and one lost and one won. You
get that?
All right. So, damn, I just lost my train of thought. But when it was time for Dot versus Drake, it was niggas shut the fuck up. Metro didn't make a beat. Rick Ross didn't post a tweet. Nobody said nothing because niggas know it's time for let them niggas get their shit off. And Rick Ross, I mean, I don't know, man.
Yes, you are correct in that.
Okay.
After we've beat this, after this nigga, everybody came and pushed this nigga to Kendrick and slapped him all across his head. And them, oh shit, who the fuck hit me?
Damn,
and then Kendrick punched the nigga and hit the nigga 5 times after that. And y'all talking about, oh man, this is a fair fight.
They really just made that nigga.
It's just them two. It's just one-on-one. It never was one-on-one.
It was never one-on-one?
I'm saying,
all right, so
it wasn't one-on-one.
All right, so when it down to something, after, because Drake didn't drop until after Rick Ross got his shit off. Am I right or wrong on that?
You right.
All right. I think.
Yeah.
At least I know the Snoop Dogg.
Drake,
after Champagne Moments. The Rick Ross, the BBL Drizzy.
He dropped before, and then Champagne came after that, and then he dropped again.
Dropped AI.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what happened. All right, that makes sense. So after Moments, what else happened? What else happened? We not talking about what happened before that. Why do these?
Because that matters.
Right, so okay, what else matters is why are all of these niggas all of a sudden teaming up against Drake? Why do these niggas? Why is he dissing Drake all of a sudden? You think that is it mentality? You good?
Yeah,
I'm
good. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. My bad.
No, you good. Is it her mentality or is it?
I think Drake Drake is a bitch ass nigga.
All right.
In real life, like I wouldn't trust that nigga around my bitch. No. Just off of like they say everything is hidden jokes. A lot of people say a lot of shit is hidden jokes. I see this nigga always joking with one of the light-skinned comedian niggas all the time.
Ben the Don.
Yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, man, he always be doing the most while he around bitches. That could be a complete joke. But Drake strikes me as a nigga that be doing the most. Like, yeah, nigga, you know, you goddamn me bust down AP, you know what I'm saying?
You know the nigga that pull up when you put some guards and the nigga like, you got change for 5,000?
Yeah, my mama, bro.
When the hoes pull up.
It could be some shit, and all these niggas like, bro, we sick of your shit. We done this whole, I'm that nigga, I can do whatever I can, you know what I'm saying? And Metro was the last nigga that was like, nah, we gotta take care of this nigga.
He might have been the first one.
Yeah, because I heard Metro talking like some time before this shit even kicked off, and he was talking about how he didn't have them a verse, but
he took it off. Like Metro is the reason why we heard the Knife Talk without Drake on it. He the one that told us that 21 just gave him that song, or song because you fuck with Metro album.
Yeah,
the Villains.
Oh, Villains. Which one you talking about?
It was one that Drake was supposed to be on, and he took Drake's verse off. I'm probably gonna play it, but it's a song with 21 and somebody else. But Drake is, I mean,
the Travis Scott.
That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot. It was a singy song, but Drake floated, but he took Drake's verse off, and niggas like, why did he take his verse off? Right. And then academics start talking about it, and
trying to piggyback on another album.
Yeah, like what's up at?
I don't know. I think bitch ass nigga in real life.
I feel like he's
and it only takes certain niggas that could actually like truly be around this nigga, which is the niggas that he's around.
Niggas that need money.
Yeah, niggas that need money.
That's all.
Niggas that want his hand me down. That's some sick shit to tell a nigga.
That nigga
bro.
just got an ego, bro. He started feeling himself so much. That niggas started like being delusional and underestimating niggas.
Is it the braids?
Is it the braids?
I'm not taking away from what Kendrick did was one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and it was
versus a nigga that you thought that was going to do exactly what Kendrick did. Am I right or wrong in that?
I didn't think that. I thought it was. I told y'all from the jump. I thought if anything, Drake could get out this with a tie. I didn't think that they can Kendrick could do him like this. I didn't think he could do Kendrick like that.
No, did he?
Yeah, pause. I didn't think that either one of them could go crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? No shit. He can't clean it up.
Yeah, just continue.
I thought, okay, if Drake, and I've been saying this from Jump Street, bro. If Drake would have just dropped one smash hit, he could have just said, fuck this shit. But he didn't. And then Kendrick dropped one. And the fight was over after that. There's nothing that you can do. When this nigga, when he do the bars with hit records, and you giving us some real nigga shit and soul and all that, you could do with that. He got something with 2 songs.
That's a fact.
It was nothing that Drake could have done after he lit like that.
He could have done exactly what Dot did.
When he lit like that, just go on and didn't ply with a hit record. I heard push-ups on the radio, but it don't hit. It's not. It's not. I don't want to be out nowhere drinking and hear no fucking push-ups.
Drop and give me 50.
But I would love to go out and see some girls shake some ass to fucking.
I like us.
No, not like not even that one. I want to see some
Euphoria.
girls. I just want to go out and see some.
That nigga said,
shake, I don't want to see no bitch shake ass.
It could be Mozart playing shit. I want to see some ass. I don't give a fuck what's playing, nigga. I want to see some ass. Fuck are you talking about?
Nah, in real time, man. He just out. It's no way possible. I don't see. I've been telling the nigga Fresco. I don't see at all how you let these songs just go by. Like after Euphoria, bro, I would have just say shut the fuck up and let's just go cook. Give me.
Yeah.
And Kendrick he probably still dropped Not Like Us.
That's a fact. He still dropped everything.
He stuck to his plan.
No, Drake's to Kendrick's plan. And that's why you cannot just be like, oh, it's a fuck it. When we talk about, we ain't talking about Metro. No, Diddy. We ain't talking about Metro. We not talking about Future or nothing. We might talk about DJ Mustard and Alchemist and Boy Wonder, because Boy Wonder has cooked up every beat that Drake did, I think. I'm not mistaken. Which
is a mistake in itself.
Everything Drake did was a mistake. When you tell niggas that you have a nuke and the nuke was Family Matters, listen, if you see this nigga just drop 2 songs back to back on your head top, no Diddy, what you have to do is you gotta wait. Or I'm gonna split up Family Matters. I know niggas gonna look at the 6-minute song versus a couple 2-minute songs, but fuck it. If you drop the first half of Family Matters, boom, I'm gonna hit him with that one and then I'd start doing that London drill flow.
You ain't lying. That could have been 3. If he would have dropped the 3,
chop that step on that dope a little bit.
Made him
making him. But listen, Drake tried to do the same thing, but Dot didn't let him fucking dictate, no Diddy, what he does. He didn't let nigga tell me when I'ma move, when I'ma drop, when I'ma do this. And then the nigga Drake said, drop. Yo, last diss record, you tell a nigga to drop, and the nigga dropped twice. And then you got the nerve to tell a nigga, yeah, bro. Yeah, I know you gonna drop another song.
Yeah, he a bitch for that.
Oh, my bad. And then you get mad because the nigga keep dropping. How many times did you say drop, nigga? You said drop a 50, right? 29 for the thought. So what the nigga thought? I'm rapping in this bitch. You hear me?
That nigga, I ain't gonna lie. When he said the whole, I know you're gonna step on this. If I was close in the vicinity of Drake, I would have slapped the shit out that nigga, bro.
I would have slapped the phone out his hand.
Nah, bro, come on, bro. Don't say no shit like that, bro. I know you gonna step on this. And
I know you about to drop a track in 6 minutes.
Shut your bitch ass up, bro. That's some whole ass
I'm trying to keep it cute because I got Malone here, and once I start going, Malone is.
I'm chilling.
I know it because I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, these niggas finna jump me.
That's why I told you to prepare yourself, because I'm like, I really want to. It's a lot of things I want to get into about Drake, but we can save that for another time. Maybe we'll see some more shit to come. No Diddy.
So what do y'all think?
I was just about to say the fact that and I know like timeline wise, Euphoria and Family Matters is not the ones that niggas compare, but to me, that's the ones I compare because he copied the format. So that had me really looking at it even more with a like with a bird's eye. I had to like zoom a little more. Like I probably would let it slide if he would have broke them up, like you said. But the fact that he's dropping this, I'm like, all right, so it's your turn to do a 6 minutes. I see how long the track is. No Diddy, like, what you gonna do with this? And he did his duty, but it just wasn't enough.
It wasn't. Because he did that, but he wasn't prepared for the next step.
That's a fact.
That nigga, bro, listen, bro. That nigga Dot was playing chess, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga was playing checkers.
I can't say that's the thing. I don't think he is as prepared as this nigga, bro.
And does that think that, or did you just figure that?
I just figured that out.
And that's my point.
He's not.
And that's why this is so crazy. We never let Drake this way. And we should have always looked at Drake this way. And that's my point. Drake didn't how Malone felt like when apologized, it didn't change how you look, because you always looked at Cole to be the type of nigga to do that. We should have always looked at Drake to do this, because he's never proved us otherwise. We never thought Drake was a real nigga. We never thought Drake was a rap rapper or London rapper. We just knew that Drake had a good team around him, and we thought that Drake made good moves with a good team, and he can rap really, really good. Everything else, you can rap really good, and you bring a team that can push the narrative and all that, you good. And we're finally seeing that nobody is pushing his narrative. Who's come out to speak in that nigga's behalf?
I ain't gonna lie, I really...
21 just did for the first time.
And when you say a real nigga, like niggas never thought he's a real nigga. The funniest part is I gave Drake the benefit of the doubt the whole time until that blackface came out. And then after that, I just started like, all right, man, what
we got going over here?
I was like, that shit can't be real. I was like, that shit is real?
A lot of that shit is, this Drake shit didn't change much about what I thought about him. It just made me feel more empowered to speak how I feel. I think Drake as an artist. And I think Drake is a great artist, and I like a lot of his songs, and I listen to Heart Part 6 more than any diss, because it's kind of like highlights. It shows you when you listen to the Heart Part 6, it just shows me what Dot did to him. Because everything Dot dictated this. I'm about to expose him. Everything they saying is true. He said it on Euphoria, or he had it on the first 4 seconds of Euphoria. If you play all of Dot's diss tracks backwards, they still win. We trying to piece him. Dot still wins regardless. And it's not that Dot wins, Drake still loses.
You think it is a point that, like, I feel like, what I'm trying to say is I feel like Drake was more on the defense on most of these tracks.
That's a fact.
Rather than him talking and really talking that shit about K Dot, he feel like he was just defending everything everybody's saying. And the one track that, you know, Family Matters, that I was anticipating him to talk that shit directly to him, because Stack said it. Stack seen it coming. He was wishing, you better not talk about everybody else. Don't talk about everybody else. Just focus on this nigga. And then Buddy came out spitting. He was killing the other niggas. But then you kind of lost, like, you kind of going off riff and not taking away points for what you could be saying towards. And
let's ask, why is he rapping at everybody else and not Drake? He
didn't have shit else to say, bro.
And we keep overestimate everything. When you just start asking why he did these things, we start to think, like, damn, I'm mad at myself. It was like, why would he do that? He never proved that he was the nigga to do that. We just assumed. Like you was telling us the first time, like, the nigga shadow boxing his ass off, like, that nigga must be able to fight. Like run the Boondocks and all he can do is dribble and jumper. That's what it is. But that's how the way niggas looked at Dot is how niggas should have looked at Drake. When niggas is like, Dot isn't battle tested. Dot been battling against Absol, Schoolboy Q, and the whole Top Dog, you know what I'm saying, the whole black hippie, while Drake was trying to figure out how he could get blacks to accept him. You dig what I'm saying? It was a point where we didn't accept Drake, but we can't remember the point where we started. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's maybe. And you know what Take Care? What the Take Care was? Niggas wasn't fucking with Drake with Take Care, but he couldn't. You guy to back that ass sample. That's what got the real niggas. Oh, he sampled Juvie. Niggas was fucking with Hell Yeah, fucking right. I remember that was a.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm saying? Because niggas fucked with Wayne, but niggas did not fuck with Drake. It was certain moments, but I feel like when Take Care would back that ass up sample, that was the moment where niggas was like, okay, he down with us. But I can't think of another point where niggas just was, where we just all just collectively started fucking with Drake at the same time.
I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with the music.
Yeah, because I never really like worried about him personally for the longest. Like, I was like, at first it was taboo because he was from Canada, but he was with Wayne, so it made me accept him and listen to it. And he came out with them singles, he made hits, and I always respected him. I never really looked at him sideways, but he was never just the biggest artist to me. You know, he had moments when he has them classic tracks on the mixtapes, and he Take Care, and he has other hits. But just what I be looking for in hip hop, he just went to like the full definition till I heard, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always looked at Kendrick like, all right, it's more artistry. And it's not to say Drake is not an artist because he does cover all the bases, but it's more like he's more fundamentally sound. But I'm saying Kendrick is more like, how you say it?
It's Prince versus Mike.
Yeah, it's more of an art form that he just has the edge on him. When he's spitting, his flow, it sounds so effortless. It's not a cadence that like, you know what I'm saying? He has certain cadences, but he can switch it up, switch his whole style up in the middle of the flow and then bring it back to...
Kendrick Lamar never sounds like he's trying to rap.
Exactly.
He has never sounded like he's trying to rap. There's been moments where Drake sounded like he's trying to rap. And he's mastered it. I mean, shit, it's been years. But there's been moments where Drake sounded like he was trying to rap. We've never thought that about that.
The flow is pretty much like you said. It feel like it's going straight from his mind to our ears.
Yeah, and you know,
in between, and it's the perfect format. No words are on.
I'm not gonna say it's the perfect format. It's unorthodox.
But what I'm trying to say is like no words are wasted.
That's
when
offending.
This nigga spitting.
That's offending.
No matter how many words he squeeze in and fish the flow up or switch the style up, what he's saying is getting across to you, and that's the essence of an artist. Because what you're trying to portray, what you're trying to get across, and you have to rhyme, and it's a certain flow that makes it to a rhythm that you actually want to hear. So like just at the artist point down to the root of hip hop.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I'm listening to it. That shit makes so much sense, bro.
I'm saying at the
in
root
my
of
head,
hip hop.
I'm thinking like, bro, I could imagine being on shrooms and watching this record a song. Like that got to be some of the craziest shit for niggas that's
let me say
like in a studio
watching Dot.
Yeah, what a song.
When Dot recording the song, and I'm gonna just bring you into how the song. When Dot records a song, it's not just a studio session. You sitting there for 8 hours while the nigga might have recorded 6 bars. And he's coming back the next day, or he's falling asleep in this, or you know what I'm saying, however niggas work, whatever they do. He come back to the studio the next day, and he comes up with another concept. And then he has a hook, a verse on another beat. He comes up with a new verse, another hook, and these 2 songs are morphed. And that's why I like looking at the leaks of Dot. You see a lot of the like untitled, unmastered. You can see where a lot of that was just throwaways from To Pimp a Butterfly. Or when you get the lead of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and you saw how N95 was a totally different beat, a different verse, and it was a hook to something else, and some other shit that hasn't even been used. I gotta tell him that shit loud.
Yeah, I was just, my bad.
You're a whole ass nigga too, by the way, motherfucker. I was on the road, and nigga said, you're glazing.
Nah, I said it's glazing.
You say that?
Yeah. He was like, it's just so perfect. I was like, damn.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I understand when he say that it's like, he say the words and it's like he's saying them and it just connecting with it. Okay, that shit makes
it's like a rhythmic, like the rhythm and the just how it's pro. Like, exactly the rips. This is a rap. Like you're not singing, so you connecting with people by rhyming and just miss sounds. So it's like, bro, just better than them. Simple as that.
So, what do y'all think that? I think we might have asked this on the last pod. You this nigga Drake? I really ain't give him a chance to kill Drake like that.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna. Hey, maybe he just song, then I just get to cook it. But because we've spent a lot of time talking about Drake versus Kendrick and just talking about really Kendrick more than Drake. But killing him, I mean, I don't have to do a damn thing. I have to.
The only thing you got to do is stand at the grave and.
I'm here to, Here lies the famous actor we once knew that was spiraling. Like everything we seen is. We should have. The crazy thing is, bro, everything is like we should have known all of this. And I know hindsight is 20/20, but when you look back at it's like there's nothing to support us ever expecting Drake to have in this fight. If we look back at it, it's all we think he should be able to, because everything that we thought Drake was is exactly who Kendrick is times 10. And that's just what I'm seeing.
They are Kendrick who we thought they were.
Kendrick is now he's undisputedly top 5. It ain't no like I just seen a nigga put Kendrick over Nas and Big right after Pac and Hove. They had Hove, Pac, Big, and Nas.
And that's the whole thing about it. Like nigga could say glazing or this and that and the third, but the fact of the matter is there was like the top niggas, and them niggas, even if the little fans was trying to argue their points, you can't argue that shit no more, because the top 3, big 3, whatever the fuck you want to call it, them niggas had the 3 names that was floating around in rotation in some niggas' minds. You can't say shit. One nigga copped a plea, he's living good, enjoying his rich life, and the other nigga just got his ass whipped. So who's the best now? It's obvious. What you gonna say? Like,
God damn, hold on, bro. Go ahead, get your shit off.
No, like
I can say Kendrick number 1, Drake 2.
and not say you forced.
I don't think he's gonna stay number 2 for long. I think it's gonna be a drift.
Who's gonna spot? It's gonna be a new nigga.
It's nobody that's gonna be new that's gonna take Drake's spot, bro.
You never know.
I know. There ain't gonna be nobody new
Might
to
be
take
4 bands.
4 bats? Nah, it ain't gonna be. Come on, bro.
What? Niggas just making shit up now.
I was just like, I'm just talking shit.
Hell nah. 4 bats ain't finna do
bro.
shit.
I just wanted to say some shit in defense.
Nah, I think only thing that saves Drake right now in his career, this shit with the Kendrick shit, that shit over, said and done. I told Fresco this, I'm gonna say it on the pod. I think he has to really go and focus on music and give everybody, and I don't know if he could do this. I don't think that he could do this. This is what I'm just hoping. He got to go get a classic.
He got to pull a Kendrick and just fall back for a couple years.
I think too many years it'll make it look crazy.
He can't fall back after this.
He's Drake.
He need to hear.
But he was already hitting that weight like that. Just think of it. Imagine if he had just went on vacation when he said he was going to after For All the Dogs. You avoid all this really. Maybe like that. And if Drake isn't so available, he's not making himself so available, then maybe niggas be like, oh, we extend the clock. Drake got a couple months to respond because he already said he wasn't going to drop another song for a year. But you kept dropping songs. And the only reason why he kept dropping songs is because niggas wasn't fucking with him. Every time a nigga said, I don't fuck with this, I don't fuck with that, all right, here go 2 more. Oh, I don't fuck with that, here go another one. You keep trying, everything Kendrick said, you begging for acceptance. Just drop the music and let that shit stand. I've never seen Dot do an interview and talk about To Pimp a Butterfly. It's either you like it or you hate it. It was for the people that it was made for, it did what needed to be done. For the people that it wasn't made for, you don't even need to speak on it. I don't like black people speaking on The Pimp a Butterfly. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is Dot has never spoken out to defend his song or never tried to, let me double back and drop some more music just because y'all didn't fuck with this. No, nigga, let your art stand on its own. Drake's whole... when you start peeling it back, it's like you showing insecurities indirectly. They don't fuck with this? I got to give them something that they gonna fuck with. Nigga, you're Drake. You keep begging us to fuck with you.
I think that's most people in life in general. A lot of shit that a lot of niggas that do and how they speak about certain shit is they speak to insecurity without even speaking to it.
For sure.
I don't think that's like an abnormal trait for niggas to have, even if they are that nigga. Like, it's certain niggas that's, I'm that nigga, I got chains, I got this, I got that. Know what I'm saying? But deep down inside, like, a nigga like you and a nigga like me, I can look type of shit and be like, yeah, nigga, you insecure. And I understand it, I get it. No matter who you say you are or who we presume you to be, like, I understand that you an insecure nigga. And I know more niggas like that than not. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Even if they feel like they are at a higher status than me or at my status than me.
Have any of those people that you speaking of, you looked at them for I don't know. Have you let them at a higher status that they thought they had?
Yeah, of course.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I like I said, I get the Pimp a Butterfly. I like that analogy. Just leaving the art. And I hate when Drake do the whole, oh, they didn't like my techno. Y'all ask why I'm making techno. Just leave it there. And the niggas that fuck with it is gonna gravitate to it and play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop this whole, I am good. Because you are who you are. And I think that's why niggas love Drake then. Because when he dropped that Take Care, it was undeniable of who I am. When he dropped the Views, it's a certain way that the nigga just talked in his music to where he knew, yeah, y'all gonna fuck with this. I'm not
just
even
take time.
You know what I'm saying? But now he's just trying to, I don't know what he doing over there. But he completely handled this Kendrick shit as if he was gonna be able to withstand whatever were to come after that.
And like I told you before, regardless of what happens, because I expected Kendrick to win, I'm like, he's Drake. He's like, well, I don't know what he's going to do after if he lose. I'm like, he's Drake. And he can withstand anything because he's Drake. But he has to know that he's Drake. You get what
Right.
I feel like at some point that nigga forgot he was Drake. Or at some point he stopped being Drake. You get what I'm saying? It's either you forgot who you were or you was never that person. Like I was talking to somebody about, and I don't want to stay on this Drake versus Dot thing, but I was talking to somebody and I was like, I think I heard Akin, and they was saying before, like that. They was like, at some point, Drake is going to have to become somebody that he's not to beat Kendrick.
That's a fact. That was Joe for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It might have been
And-
on the same.
Yeah, so they might have been. They was sitting. I think it was
Yeah.
them talking to each other. I feel like that's something that one. Joe probably said to Ak, or Ak said to Joe. But it had me thinking, and I'm like, that makes sense. But Drake just has to be the person we thought he was, and he wins.
Yeah, you're not lying.
And I'm like, Dot didn't have to be. Dot was like from through and through. Dot was who Dot is. From the music, Dot didn't try to change his style. He didn't try to give us a drill beat. He didn't try to go to London and give. You know what I'm saying?
Snapped on that hook.
He stayed within the Dot sound. You will like or you will hate Meet the Grams, but that, regardless of what you say, it's a masterclass. You can say what you can. I don't like that. It's a masterclass, and it's you.
We get it.
It's and it's like not glazing, it's just watching the shit and then paying attention, bro. It's
Bro, we all glazing, bro. It's all good.
shit I'm saying.
We got the paintbrush in this bitch. It's all good.
The shit that bro saying, the shit that he be saying on the tracks, and counter to what Drake be saying, it's like Drake can't talk that tough talk to a nigga from Compton. And when you came into the game on the type of tempo you came into this motherfucker as an R&B nigga that can rap, and you was best of both worlds, but you wasn't tough like that.
Maybe that's why he kept dropping so much music, so we forget who he was before.
Yeah, so when you turn it into this nigga talking about the nigga snapped on that bitch, them gunshots, them niggas gotta.
Which one did it?
Yeah. But when you talking that type of talking, you taking it down your back, and it's really just because you got bro behind you, and you acting supposed to be one of his, which is y'all got the money ties, so that probably is the case. But niggas know like it's not you by yourself, nigga. Like if you wasn't with them, you not standing alone and acting like that. And these niggas that you going against is built like that. Like all these niggas is coming from that. So that counterbalance, you can't really talk. Your shit, your tough talk ain't hitting the same. At least not to me. So and you there, but like Fresco said, if you was keeping it in your pocket, talking that real shit over them soulful beats, and just kind of shooting at them like, bro, you can't fuck with me with your chest out like Stacks. Like instead of defending you on the offense, like nigga, I'm just nice. So I'm nicer than you, nigga. Yeah, I'm from where I'm from. Yeah, and what? If he would have been on that type of, but he kind of be trying to take it. That shit was corny, bro.
Everybody could have helped this nigga Drake out to win this battle.
Even CB,
I love it. But why did nobody? Nobody did.
Let that nigga fall,
Why did because
he gotta
this
be.
has been something that has to happen. The inevitable. When we talk about the new era, I keep going back to the Euphoria cover art. You go back, it's a new era, bro, and we seeing it. Drake selling his LA house now, his LA mansion for 88 M's. He bought it for 75. Why you selling the mansion in the middle of this? I mean, I don't care. He bought it for 75. He bought it for 88. I mean, Drake got money.
Damn,
he got money. That's why I said the machine is the machine. But the coach, you got all that money, and that still couldn't make you go away.
It's time.
Steve Jobs proved you can't.
It's time.
Nah,
don't buy help, nigga.
The way that nobody is speaking up, you get what I'm saying?
It's time.
It got you feeling like he has to be a slime ball ass nigga.
No, it got me feeling like
it's too many niggas
crumble
around him. That's too many pounder that's saying the same shit. Something got to be true. Like you know what I'm saying? Niggas say you stole some shit. One nigga you can let it slide. But when 20 niggas saying you stole shit, you stole something, nigga. Pretty much, like it's like more than likely that you didn't stole some shit, or you did some whole shit, and niggas can't just associate themselves with you.
That's a fact. That's right. You gonna go ahead, take a break right here?
Do we care about the Ebony Prince 2K24 Twitter page? Y'all didn't see the Twitter page that started posting the cover, all from the cover art on Beat the Grams and 616 in LA, and Twitter and Reddit trying to debunk that shit. Do we care about that?
I mean, you can
tell me about it. I ain't really.
You ain't see it in the group? Yeah, you've been working all day. Damn. Pretty much that. Like I said, the page Ebony King or Ebony Prince 2K24 on Twitter might be different now, but a lot of it was posting a lot of. Let me just read it. It added Kendrick Lamar. Number one, Kendrick Lamar is not a liar, and I am not a thief. Number two, Aubrey Graham, an academic. Let me see. What's this? I'm just SUSCRIBE.
Oh, you talking about the not liar, the hoodies and
exactly.
Cause they try to come out, I'm not a liar.com.
Oh no. Okay, that was
Okay, it was like damn when it said
No, I just said liar, but it had the damn font on the OK Liar because like you know how Dot did OK Llama.
Oh,
so they did OKLiar.com and it had a post of the. That's a totally different thing that I'm talking about. But they had the white girl that was the security guard that was with Whitney.
Oh like, shit.
The white security guard that was with Whitney, and she said, "Yeah, I mean, some guy named Kendrick, you know, he beat her, he beat the shit out, pretty much, you know, say he beat the shit out of her. It's OK Liar, and it's basically set up like the OK Llama page, the OK website, but it's OK Liar break, you know, just that's the main post in that video, and it's just saying, you lied about this, you lied about that, you know, like how Dot did, but like an OK parody page. But the Ebony Prince 2K24 post was talking. He had the video. You didn't see the shit in the group chat, bro? Where the nigga was posting the
he had a video of the everything that was on the Meet the Grams cover art, the gloves, the pills, the shirt, and all that shit. And he had the Kendrick audio playing in the background, and I think they was in the same hotel that Jay-Z owned or some shit like that. Right?
Nah, they was in Dumbo. They was all. But that's Hov
yeah, he could have owned it. Yeah,
but assuming it's Dumbo because Dot lives in Dumbo. I'm assuming because they said Dot lives in Dumbo house. So what I'm saying is you kind of, but what I'm getting is they posted the information. Somebody is saying that it's either Dot. They saying that it's a Kendrick Lamar burner account, but it said number Aubrey Graham, Drake, and Livingston Island academics have until noon Monday, 5/13/2024 to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney, Miss Adrian Edward, and I will exhaust every legal option available. And then he plays Meet the Grams in the background, and he's showing all of the shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna put it all. We'll probably have the video in the YouTube video, but. When I'm looking at it at first, you know, the people was going back and forth in the group chat saying it's Kendrick. Some people are saying it's the OVO mode that Kendrick had. But when you go on Twitter and you search the name, only 2 pages come up. That page and Kendrick Lamar under the people tab. So that's what I was seeing a lot of people say. But it would start to feed into Drake saying he fed him the information. But then Drake said he only fed him the information for a week. And a lot of that shit is going back to 2023. But the biggest thing that fucked me is when I saw the fucking... He had the CCTV, the security footage is like a screenshot of the security footage with whoever is like Drake's security, and he's like, this picture should jog your memory of where you was, and it was at whatever, you know, people start breaking down whatever hotel he was. But flip that. What time is it?
12:17.
So I was tired of beef. No Diddy. Well, y'all know I don't fuck with red meat. But last night I was on Instagram or I was on Twitter and I saw academics say, yo, I got an 11 a.m. Eastern time stream. I got something for y'all. Y'all be ready. I hit Stacks up. Hey, you think Drake dropping tonight? He's like, maybe he'll drop Saturday night. I'm like, nah, I think the nigga's gonna drop. No, Diddy, I think the nigga's dropping the track. Academics finna go on stream. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I told you that. So I'm staying up late, knowing I gotta work at 6 in the morning, trying to see what the fuck Drake about to say. Cause I gotta see what's going on. And I fucking, lo and behold, Act doesn't open up the stream till an hour late. And I'm finally in the stream, I'm watching, seeing what's going on. And he's just playing Not Like Us and Heart Part 6. And then the motherfucker goes ahead and some other song I never heard before starts playing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Did y'all hear this already? You heard it already?
Open his stomach and stuff bricks in it. There's fish in it. I can see the bitch in him. $20 million home renovation just to slit your wrists in it. Suicide, this is suicide. Rip apart the Maybach, I know the truth's inside. 12 lemon pepper wings from a heart attack. Academics get this nigga Olympic starter pack. Casa not, hit the room, turn that stream on. Ags buttons by this brief encounter with King Kong. This ain't the Kendrick beef. My Drake sing song, shots ring out. Your neighbor better have his ring on. Glock swing out, doors open like a swing on. Pac lean out, Machiavelli with the ring on. Ops is out, they on the same shit that we on. Hospital, wheelchair, hair wrap, sling on. It's payback punk for the drama you tried to bring on. Maybach trunks, type of shit that we eat our wings on. My K-Dot shit, I don't have to turn the beam on. It's that time of the month. Get this pussy something to bleed feet on. Your baby mama told me that you like to get peed on. You a CEO, that's the last time you had keys on. And we know you treat gunplay like he a peon. And he know some shit that ain't cool for him to speak on. My PO said this ain't the record that we agreed on. Then cut it off like the ankle monitor for the beep on. My niggas will learn French just to get they scheme on. In Cali with Cali codes, don't need Cali to get it scream.
My niggas will learn French just to get they scheme on. You try to give Drake for stay scheming like he was by himself on that.
We the West, free the guys, I gotta free the West. I'm muy loco, I don't need a vest.
Yeah.
I'm watching Scarface and cleaning text. Shots gon' be direct. Have you been through Cedar yet? When cars pull up, we do explosives and heater checks. The lights flick, the dogs bark, and niggas sleeping less. Under palm trees, we got them choppers that'll eat your flesh. The real Rick Ross know every bird gotta lead a nest. You stole your name, I pulled your fab.
Facts.
You looked that big and stole the staff.
Facts.
I smell pussy, that odor foul.
Facts.
You ain't sold no bird, you trolled the owl.
This second beat is ridiculous.
Nah, it is.
Draco flick, it's like the light on the Carter 4. Bad kid me, I studied the art of war. Run into that hand-me-down mansion and lock up all the doors. Stop with all that raving, nigga, you not from Baltimore. I don't wanna hear about no fish tanks and marble floors. No spiral steps, no swimming pools, no hors d'oeuvres, no Audemars, no car shows, no pinky rings, no umbrellas in the car doors. Introduce me and my connect to that Colombian you chopped that raw for. It wasn't fabricated. The lies you tell are getting saturated. What happened to the birds in the Maserati? They just evaporated? Boast, shit be too exaggerated. Fucking with a Compton nigga, get your head decapitated. Leonard DiCaprio, all that cap like you activated. I just bought 100 for yacht and it was captivating. Congratulations. What an imagination. From CO to drug kingpin, now this nigga acting Haitian. The stories these niggas tell. He gon' tell us he got a key for every nigga he locked in a cell. He gon' tell us he just bought another crib, he living well, but he won't tell us about his health condition. He's sick as hell.
That nigga Game is a rapping ass nigga.
Nah.
But why is he rapping?
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard this shit, I was like, bro, pause. I'm over the like. Where were you at 3 weeks ago when this nigga dropped Champagne Moment,
Yeah.
bro? We needed you then. The fuck? To leave some of the pressure. Pause. That's crazy. I know. Just keep pushing.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the game. It always seemed like he got to see it and then he'll jump in.
Is the Game the most clout chasing rapper?
Since I seen that nigga dance on TikTok, I can't even deny it.
That nigga danced on TikTok?
Between him and Ross for sure.
You
This
ain't never
is a great
seen that?
battle.
You never seen that? You seen
What?
that? That nigga was dancing.
The Game was dancing. I gotta see. The Game like Jayceon Taylor?
You're gonna be looking at that track, you just heard a little different.
Yo, cause when I'm thinking TikTok dancing, I'm thinking hips and shoulders. No Diddy.
I wonder if that's the Weeknd was talking about when he said your shooter's making TikToks.
I gotta see the video, bro.
Oh,
what is this? The
shit.
Game TikTok dance?
Oh
You better
man,
Google that. I'm surprised you never seen that shit.
I
I'm
never
hot
seen that
now.
shit myself.
You never seen it? It's real, huh? It popped up.
Cause he's like this already. So you know he about to hit you with it. I gotta see this now.
Get a little bit of that. Oh, did
No Diddy.
Oh come on, man.
I have seen enough.
No, this nigga in a whole full blood,
Yeah.
one blood, in a one blood suit,
Shout out to Chuck,
popping his
man.
hips is crazy. Bro.
Nah, when he hit the, come on, big dog, big dog. I fuck with you,
We
bro.
respected that nigga at one point, bro.
I still respect that nigga, bro. I respect the absolute fuck out of Buddy. Shout out to you, man. They're your peoples, man. Nah, family, you got to figure that shit out. Cause
Nah,
I don't
real
like why
time.
this nigga start rap. I mean, he was going at Ross, you know, but
Like you saying, I'm starting to realize the timing of everything is everything.
That's a fact.
Because if that nigga would have dropped that right off the Champagne, niggas was, oh, he's coming at Ross. Because it was in the momentum of everybody coming at Drake. So it'd be like, all right, this is a free fall. Nigga just Royal Rumbled in this bitch and came from the backstage. You didn't even know this nigga was coming out.
shit.
But that nigga waited so long. It's like these nigga about to pin him, and now you want to run out and fight a nigga that's watching it in the crowd. Like, bro, come on, bro, you gotta relax.
No, that's a
But
fact.
he was spitting. Like, it was cool.
Nah, he
like, I
was,
listened to it twice.
And that nigga said nobody lies more than the game on his
That's a
interview.
fact.
And they
Nobody
say-
drops names more than the Game.
Nah, that nigga's like, you know what? And I feel like in the song he was kind of that kind of confused me that he stand with Drake so tough. Like nigga, that's my nigga.
And you
he
from Compton.
but he give Kendrick like, oh yeah, I fuck with
Yeah.
you too. Like,
That nigga don't stand with nobody. He stands with the clout.
nah, he really ride for Drake. I think
Nah, I feel like he rides with Drake. Why?
maybe because Drake can benefit him. I would say that would be the only way.
Maybe.
What is it? The braids? It's the clout, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a fact.
I get it. He wants to win. He said, "Oh, clout's the new
That's
wave."
good. That was
No,
good.
I'm getting on the clout.
Nobody.
But
Yeah, that's
the
a
way he
fact.
does it. Just not.
He don't even be hiding it. That's be the sick part about the game. It's like you don't even hide that you clout chasing. Oh, I'm gonna drop 17 names in the album, 7 names in this song right here. Like, bro, we don't be caring who you be with.
Like what was your friends, bro? Like, what was the niggas that really fuck with you? Like, somebody should have stepped in. He probably beat up everybody around him or some shit and got a bunch of yes man.
Yeah.
Cause bro, like, when the nigga supposed to hey nigga, like, come on, that's just corny, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
blood. I don't know, bro, cause the nigga, his PR team, I don't know, cause he has the talent. It's just the way he do shit, and when he do it, it's just so cringe worthy. It makes me not want to give it any energy.
When I realized that Whack 100 is the game's manager, everything makes sense. When you started talking about PR team, I'm like,
yeah,
his team is Whack 100.
Yeah.
And then that one nigga was a Jimmy Henchman.
The whole Jimmy Henchman situation.
Had him hating on his own. He just go wherever the W he think the W's at, and that just shows you.
Ain't Jimmy Henchman a snitch though? That's not like a thing.
But yeah, but that nigga was cool with the game, right?
Yeah, 50 and all that.
That's why I see game
Like
like
that.
he just goes wherever the winning team is. Not to say he's a
Nah, we can't put Jimmy Henchman in that. That was a lot of niggas fuck with him too. Remember that sorry nigga? I'm trying to come home.
Yeah.
That was about Jimmy Henchman.
yeah, because Pusha T got them ties, and it push about Pusha T homie too. Yeah,
That was fucking with him.
exactly. Well, that's what I was saying about games. Her henchman was really pushing him towards that beef with G Unit because you know henchman and
Him and Fit. I see what you're saying.
because he was backing that nigga. No Diddy like really was tying them together,
Yeah, that's a fact.
creating
That's a
them
fact.
situations.
But
Shout out to
the game. Shout out to Rick Ross. The game is already. Rick Ross is not going to respond. Y'all think Rick Ross responds?
Nah, I don't think it warrants a response. It's just like, nigga, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I think didn't they say Ross went on IG and was eating
Eating a bowl of cereal.
I was listening to Joe and them. That's what Game was saying. He was like, yeah, man, nigga.
Oh, they had the game on the
he
show?
He called him. He was like, yeah.
Nah,
man.
that's some sick shit. Because he sure said ask Buttons about his brief encounter with Game in that song just we heard.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but he was
What they talk about?
nothing. You know, friendly shit, friendly fire.
Oh, they kept it cute?
Yeah, they kept it cute. It was friendly fire.
Maybe he
It's
did.
just-
Maybe the game did call on Joe Budden's pod before when he was talking about Sin Santana.
Yeah, he was just keeping it. Oh yeah, man. You know you my nigga. You know we do this rap shit for real. We real rappers. We do it. We been doing it. It's like, bro, sit your old ass down, bro. It's over, bro.
Yeah, they trying. It was definitely a cloud chase movement.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shout out to the game. Yeah, he was eating out of Louis V bowl.
Yeah, Louis V
bowl. And then the game posted a motherfucking Louis V boxing punching bag.
Yeah.
And then I think Ross posted his the boots he wore at the rodeo, the Louis V rodeo
Them
cowboy
niggas
boots.
is-
Them hoes was. He said, I guess we going Louis for Louis. Did you see them cowboy boots?
No, I ain't seen them.
Them bitches is crazy.
Man, I
So
can
I knew you
imagine.
a Louis V. And they got the color block, like the blue, green, pink, like that type shit.
Yeah.
The rodeo
Them is-
joints. Them hoes was crazy.
Them
I'll show
sound
it to you
crazy.
later. Them
Yeah.
hoes was nuts. I'll show it to you later. But shout out to the game. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Niggas is having diss songs back to back. Shaq and diss.
You see, the game he already accepted his victory.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
That nigga already
I won, nigga.
The song it hasn't been 24 hours yet. That nigga has already accepted the victory because niggas like Ross ain't finna. Just give yourself a dub, like I don't know, man.
I'm finna win. I'm finna win.
Nah, he said, all right, y'all. We count this a dub. That nigga ain't respond. Fuck that cereal eating ass nigga.
Man.
Kendrick do the sneak this. I could do it too.
Bro.
You didn't see this coming, huh?
Nobody,
Rose?
bro, the game turned. Where's Ja? At a time like this, nobody thought, what the fuck is the game thinking about Rick Ross? But who this to next?
I said Shaq diss. That shit is
Kinda
hilarious.
like- when I heard the response,
Do we
it
want to
was
hear the
kinda-
song?
Nah, bro,
Okay,
that shit
cool.
is terrible.
So why did the song come about?
Bro, because what happened was Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was up for MVP, and they ended up giving it to the Joker. And anytime Shaq got something to say about the Joker, I think niggas take it as hate. And Unc was saying, that's pretty much what Unc was saying, like, oh, it sounds like he hating on some shit. And that really wasn't the case. He was just like, this other nigga deserve it. So Shaq responded with the diss track, like, nigga, you ain't even like one of us type shit. Mm-hmm. And Unc was trying to say, if you had more work ethic and if you would have, dedicated your life to basketball and shit, you would be in a better position. Which niggas been saying that shit about Shaq forever. You know what I'm saying? Even Shaq said it himself. Mm-hmm. And where was I? Yeah.
Nah, that's pretty much
what it is.
Everybody know that shit.
Yeah, it is.
So-
he don't like that shit at all.
So do we think it's more the message or the messenger?
I think it could be both. I think it could be both because Shaq. We know that this is Shaq because anytime Shaw say that type of shit to Shaq, Shaq immediately fires back with the
rings.
Nigga, you ain't got no ring, so shut your bitch ass up. I got plenty. You know what I'm saying? But we know that
classification.
I think Shaq is one of those things that we was talking about with Drake, where it's a insecurity that you can't outrun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 4 titles and 3 MVPs, and you was that nigga breaking backboards, most dominant. Like, we know this about Shaq, but we also know that if Shaq really would have just went in,
him and Kobe would have had 6 rings.
Them niggas would have been unstoppable. So it's like when you say that type of shit, so it's true in that. True gonna hurt all the time. Now he be getting clout chasing now. It's starting to look like get clout chasing because he's speaking on so much shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can we have a real conversation?
Let's have a real conversation.
Can have a real conversation about Shannon Sharpe. Because all the conversations we've had has not been released. Every conversation about Shannon Sharpe we've had on mic has not been released.
Oh, shit.
So I want you to get your shit off because you cooking right now. But I want to. I don't got no shit to get off. No, let's have a real conversation. Continue.
But no, I mean, just how perception about now. Oh, shit, that whole episode didn't release. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Amanda Seals and all that.
That's nuts.
Exact. Now you see how upset I was.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's
I didn't
Jim.
even think about that.
So he keeps giving us opportunities to have. You understand? We've had this conversation multiple times. It hasn't been released, but here we are again with another opportunity to have an honest conversation about good old Uncle Shannon Sharpe. Is it me? Is it Maybelline? What is it? At some point, and I'm not gonna shit on Unc because I fuck with Unc, and I'm not gonna stop watching this show. I'm not gonna stop watching his content, but I am not gonna. I'm also not gonna stop critiquing his content because you are the guy now.
Right.
You are the guy. You're put in this position, and it goes back to the Drake thing where we putting people in these positions that we never should have, but hindsight is 20/20 always. But at what we put Unc in this position because it felt real. When we saw the Black and Mild and Hennies, and we saw, you know what I'm saying, whatever, we saw everything, the Dry Snitch and Snoop Dogg giving him the gummies and all that on whatever that show was, thought it was real and it was relatable. But at the end of the day, bro, at this point, it's looking like an act with Shannon. And now it's gotten past the act to where we don't even care about that no more because he's already here. It's like Drake. It's like we thought Drake was an act at some point. And now it's like, it don't even matter because you're delivering, just like Shannon was. He's delivering. He gave us the Cat Williams. He gave us Unc and Ocho on Nightcap. He gave us these shows. Only reason why we watched Undisputed, he delivered. But at some point, we're going to have, when it gets to the ISO, we got to see what this nigga's bag is. Does he have a Kyrie bag or does he have a Jordan Poole bag? You dig what I'm saying?
I think first, I feel like, I can't say, I know he was preparing himself to become bigger.
No, did he?
But the fact that the Cat Williams episode really blew him up and got him to a level that he never really was before. It seems like what you said, I feel like he's still trying to be authentic, but him trying to chase these sponsors and endorsements and just grow his brand, it's kind of getting him, it feels like he's more boxed in with what he's saying and how he act. Rather than like on Undisputed, like you said, he was taking gummies and he was more relatable, like, oh, that nigga had to... he's sipping the Henny. Everybody sip Henny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like he reacting to people. He's not as loose. He's more of like on the interviewer side and being more politically in line. Well, it don't feel as organic when I'm watching him talking. It ain't like that saying, "Oh, that's the Unc." Like it's kind of like he's, "Oh no, don't say that."
That's
like he won us over, and now it's just
and
like,
now
"Oh, okay,
he's willing to do
clean cut myself."
That's what he think
exactly
he got
how
to do
we
to
felt
keep
about
going
Stephen
up
A.
on the trajectory. Yeah. Exactly, and you know what I'm saying? He's growing and his brand is getting bigger, but what you were standing on at first is starting to change up. So how niggas perceiving you is starting to change. Because now you're looking like you catering to a certain, like just you're not being
but
just...
when, what you about
or
to say?
it's not that he's catering, it's that I found a lane that I can get clickbaity now. Like
Wasn't it always
But he holding
clickbaity?
his
When you
tongue.
look at it, it's always was clickbaity.
holding his
I
tongue.
mean, not with the Unc shit. I think even with the Unc shit, is for us as black people with the Unc shit, it was like my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But could it have been anybody else that had Henny and Black and Mild on TV? It could have been anybody else.
But I don't know if it would have came off like that. He a country nigga, bro. Like country, you know what I'm saying? That's you can't put. If you give Ron Clark that same, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't go over well like this. You know what I'm saying?
He might have put his New Orleans accent on.
Well, yeah, if he put his New Orleans,
you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Then you might think it's even more
you can
authentic
relate.
than
Yeah, I get that.
It didn't matter who it was, so he knew exactly what he found a lane.
Right.
That was his first lane. That lane got dry because at first it was it's cool, it's relatable. After you do that for 6 months, now you're deemed as a nigga and not just edgy. It's a thin line between edgy and being deemed a nigga. Edgy and ignorant. Let's just say ignorant.
Yeah, it's a little skull.
It's a thin line, bro. It's a very, very fine between edgy and ignorant. But when you get to the point where, okay, I've gotten the black people with me, but I feel like his whole goal was to be where he is now. I feel like that was his whole. I don't feel like this was by chance, by happenstance. This was always the plan, and he stayed down for his come up, and that's what I respect about it. But the way he's going about it and what I'm seeing, it's like, damn, I fell for the motherfucking the carrot in the box. I fell for the carrot in the box, and I fell for Drake. I fell for and now I'm at a point where I'm looking at everything with skepticism. Of course, I'm fucking with Of course, I'm fucking with whoever I'm fucking with, but I have to differentiate what's real and just focus on the content and the substance rather than the antics. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And the antics, that's what got us, though.
That's what I'm saying. I think I don't see really just progressing without him, though. Like, you need antics. He needs the way of thinking.
He needs shock value.
Yeah, he needs the shock. That's perfect.
Sure.
He needs the shock value to keep his show going. That's really, most of the times when we talking about it's not like, damn, had it's something controversial in there that's like, you have some people that niggas would deem as coons, or cooning. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas love to secretly go over there and fight that fight.
No, that's a
and
fact.
then you have niggas that are realists that's like, nah, bro, like, that ain't no real nigga shit. Like, we don't act like that. That ain't us. You know what I'm saying? We don't go against the grain like that. So it gives that back and forth. And that's his lane. Like, okay, let me just give y'all something that we can go back and forth on. I don't really care. I'll let y'all deal with that. As long as I get the clicks and everything that I need, I'm good. Does it make it right? Nah. But does that line his pockets? Hell yeah, it do. And I think that's his goal when it comes to a lot of shit.
That's
especially most of his interviews is, how can I line my pockets by saying some controversial ass shit
or doing some. And it's just, when you look at it, when you say it out loud, I'm upset. Nah, yeah, when you say it out loud, it's like, damn, it was all for the money. It never gave a fuck about us.
Yeah.
When you start saying it out loud, it's either, I mean, both things could be true, but in my mind, it's one or the other. Either you gave a fuck or you gave a buck. It's one of the two.
Gave a fuck or gave a buck.
It's one of the two. So I want to know which one it is, and now it's looking heavy on the buck side. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
It's looking real green and money-ish because I don't know. I mean, shout out to Shannon Sharpe and everything, but I'm watching this a lot, and I'm going to be very, very skeptical. I didn't get the Amanda Seales conversation. It's just we don't have time or the energy for that. Maybe. I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharpe will give us an opportunity to look back at the Amanda Seales interview, and it's going to be an example for something that he's going to do in the future that's going to upset us. But we're going to keep this going. Shout out to Shaq. Should we feel like is Shaq hating? Or is he just, does Shaq really get the respect he deserves?
I think so. But I live in my own world, so
yeah.
I mean, yeah, in my world, yes. But I don't think niggas just speak on Shaq like they should. But how dominant Shaq really was.
I feel like Shaq had like a Adrian Peterson type career. Like, he's that nigga most down. Like, Adrian Peterson is he not the best running back we watch in our life?
No, that's a fact.
Like, he's the...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, NFL, obviously. Reggie Bush, of course.
Yeah.
But Adrian Peterson is the greatest running back we've ever seen. Like, watch with our own eyes, week in and week out. But it's like, I feel like those last 4 or 5 years of your career, going to Cleveland, going to Boston. Boston Shaq was crazy. But I feel like that shit kind of tarnishes his image, and now he's on a reminder of the highlights because he did that bullshit for the bag or tried to chase the ring. I don't think Shaq is a hater. I just feel like Shaq is fed up with not getting the respect he deserved.
And I feel like that nigga's just sensitive on a few topics. Like, he just sensitive about anything that has to do with how good he could have been, because he personally feel like he could have been better. And nigga always talking about them free throws, and he always talking about how he he take accountability, but you can't do nothing about it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing that fucks with him. Because, nigga, you can't do nothing. But just for me watching Shaq and just observing, whenever you talk about his wife, that brings it out of him. And when he's talking about when you talk about what he could have did in his past. And then nigga always try to like look forward, but that shit still fuck with you.
And the Kobe versus Kobe.
And then Kobe, and then you can see that he kind of feel like he should have did things different with Kobe, but because he's always bringing up Kobe name and he's starting to elevate that nigga's status every time you hear him talk about him.
And I love that.
I love it too, but nigga, it's bullshit.
Bro, shut up.
That nigga's not fucking in the GOAT debate, bro.
Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's third place, nigga, all the time.
He's
every
J.
time.
Cole. Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you're J. Cole.
I'm sorry.
You the one that's apologizing. You J.
Bro.
Kobe.
Come on, bro. If we just really just cut.
Kobe is Kanye. Continue.
But Kanye is
Like what? What's in it?
Kanye is like the greatest artist of like our generation.
Kobe is
type
like
shit.
he like Eminem.
But that's LeBron. I'm saying
He's like Eminem. That nigga got like Lil Wayne, one of those, because he got like I said, Eminem or Lil Wayne. I'm leaning towards like Wayne because that nigga was as cold as anybody.
So what is Iverson? I give Iverson Lil Wayne. Most influential.
That's Thug.
Nah.
Yeah.
I give Thug more of a maybe a Kyrie or something like that. The way Wayne influenced how everybody is like AI. That's what I do.
I just say Wayne for Kobe.
Nigga called Kobe
nigga
Eminem
say Kobe.
That's
and
some
J.
sick
Cole.
shit.
I didn't hear Lil
But
Wayne.
I'm saying if you bring
Lil
it
Wayne,
to,
bro,
if you
he gotta be
bring
Wayne. He
no,
Wayne.
I'm saying it from like, okay, this nigga is 1, this nigga is 2, he 3, and Kobe would be 3 to me.
He's not the third GOAT of all time to me, nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie.
So what's our top
Like,
5?
top-
Oh shit.
Like
Kobe?
yeah, nigga.
Hold up.
Sorry. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the topic. Let's fuck a topic. I'll unplug my phone. Let's do this.
Hold up.
Nah, we can do this tonight.
I could put 5 people over Kobe.
I want to hear you put 5.
Take off, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take off.
I hope you prepare.
Michael Jordan.
Hold
Okay.
on. Slow down. Make sure. You know how Drake jumped out and dropped push-ups and didn't know what was coming after that? No,
Yeah,
did he?
bro.
Just make sure before you think, speak.
Let me say this.
You better say.
He's teeter-totter in that 5th spot. He's like 5th, 6th. I mean, like 5th, 4th.
Bro, he went from 3rd to 5th to
Hold
top
up.
10.
4th, 5th.
That nigga said 4th, 5th.
He had
to
that nigga
5th.
third,
That
bro.
nigga said 5th, 6th.
Because I
Oh,
Okay.
shit. So stressed out,
Good
bro.
thing you gave this nigga a warning before it happened.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
you don't go nowhere.
Now, I'm listening.
LeBron James,
All right.
Magic Johnson.
You smoking brick, bro.
How am I smoking, bro? Shut.
We'll be finished.
No, you are finished.
Kareem,
Crazy.
Will Chamberlain.
All right, for sure. You got
You
it.
just saying names
Nah,
you
he-
didn't heard
he
names.
tried to
What
get
you
me.
talking-
I watched that
He
nigga
tried
Will
to get Nah, bro.
I see. Like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
that
did.
shit. Tried to get me.
Yeah,
I
he
ain't let
done
him
that
do
shit.
that
I'm
shit.
saying, bro.
Not on
Hear me
camera.
out. What you gonna say? You can't. Them names. What?
Do you believe what you saying right now? Or you just potting?
It's believable.
No, I'm just asking. Are you potting or are you being for real? Because we
He's
can
potting.
pod.
He's
we can
potting.
pod. I just want to know how I should approach this before it's out of hand.
The reason I'm pushing Kobe down is because
No,
niggas
Diddy,
throwing
that's
him in.
crazy.
Wow, y'all niggas throwing him in the top 3 of the GOATs.
Nigga, you said top 3. You kept
Because
going
I was-
from 10.
I was going off of really
go
what
off.
Shaq was
Hey,
saying.
go off. I'll take a clip. Go off.
I was going off of what Shaq was saying, bro.
Bro, when you got
You
stacks uncomfortable, that's
Talking about how Shaq started putting Kobe up there. That's not the first time I heard that shit. But then I'm like,
bro.
how
Everybody
can he be the GOAT? All right, so fuck the pecking order because that top. Wow, I'm. But how can he be? Yeah, I came to my
It's
senses.
staying on record.
But
at
how
least
can
you-
he be the GOAT if the nigga that you copied is better than you still throughout your whole career? He's still better than you, defiantly better than you. Niggas is trying to put him over Jordan.
I don't feel like
I'm not
niggas ever
blasphemy.
put him over Jordan. I feel like
but-
they more put him over LeBron than they put him over
You
Jordan.
gotta put him over both if you saying GOAT. You feel me?
No.
I don't think I feel like it's a conversation because let's be honest. Before it was between Jordan and we'd be like, oh, Kobe's on his way to the GOAT.
That's fair.
And then Kobe was done. Kobe passed, and LeBron won another ring. And niggas was like, all right, we gon', of course it was some niggas that was putting LeBron in that GOAT conversation. But after LeBron got another ring, now it's like, all right, now let's have this conversation. It's never a defined GOAT. It's always a conversation. But at some point, Kobe got kicked out of the conversation, and his stats didn't go down. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna say taking him out of the conversation is crazy. And when you started going top 10, like that's
It is, bro.
that's
It's
crazy.
blasphemy that he's in the GOAT discussion.
All right.
Who, Kobe?
Yeah.
So
nigga.
You
what?
don't. You, bro. I'm tell you this. You've watched more basketball than I've ever watched in my life.
And that's why I'm saying this.
But what I'm saying is, the fact that you watch that more
Y'all
basketball
exactly
than
So
you,
what is your criteria for GOAT? So I can understand why you say that. Because if you speak on how blasphemous this is, you gotta have a.
It's not even blasphemous.
Okay,
The
you
thing-
said it was.
Like,
though.
all right, I'm saying, I thought you were saying like me saying this about Kobe.
No, you said Kobe being in the GOAT debate is blasphemous. So I want to know what's your criteria for being the GOAT or in the conversation.
You got to be better than number one, or arguably to be
How
better
do you
than
get?
number
How do
one.
you? Okay, so how do you become number one?
Going 6 for 6, bro.
Okay.
What
Be
you
fucking
mean,
for
bro?
real, bro.
What you
All right,
mean
all
for
right.
real? Like,
So
I'm
if-
saying,
all right, so-
bro, Kobe Bryant.
Has 5 rings.
He
LeBron
has
has
5.
4, and
Yeah.
Jordan has 6. So if that's the criteria, then Kobe's number
I'm
2.
not just saying the rings. I didn't even get the full statement off for you, motherfucker. Made a face to cut me off.
That's how you be better than number 1. And you said have more rings, 6 for 6.
First of all, Kobe can't be better than number one because he's not better than Jordan to me, and it's not even arguable.
All right.
Like I can't even argue that he's better than Jordan.
I did that.
argue that he's good competition. And he's the next tier underneath Jordan.
Tier underneath.
Yeah, he is. He's little brother. Like it's literally like that. It's for a reason.
All right.
So the fact that I can argue that he's better than Jordan, that's what really puts me out of that category because LeBron is arguably better than Jordan, and Kobe was better than LeBron for a nice little moment in his career, but at a certain point, LeBron was better than Kobe undisputedly, and he just
And what makes
ran that
who better
motherfucker.
than? What makes who better than? Besides you just saying he's better than. What is the criteria? Break. Don't just say he's better than. What does
First,
he
I'm
do?
gonna say statistically, he's better. LeBron is better than him.
I'm gonna kill you in an argument after this.
And physics, and just like and
he's
just
killing
being
himself just by
Nah,
talking.
and just being just straight up genetics and basketball ability, this nigga LeBron was blessed with more than what Kobe has, and he's used that shit to become LeBron James. Kobe worked his ass off and became a monster beyond. He reached the limits of his abilities. I feel like just blessed wise, like physical athleticism with the basketball.
Nigga, that don't
together.
got shit to do with who's being the GOAT, but who the fuck is start talking, bro. And I was like, all right, maybe at some point he's going to say something that, nigga, what the fuck?
That's the problem with niggas, man. Niggas wear shades inside, now they using their mouth, not their ears.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. I don't use my
That's
mouth
crazy.
for a fuck thing.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, you know he got the God.
Niggas
give
better
it
than
to
him, bro.
Nigga just
Niggas out
saying
here
shit.
acting- bro. Y'all acting like this nigga.
What nigga?
Bro,
What nigga better? You ain't told me what makes a nigga better.
I told you a lot.
talking in fucking circles. Yeah, a nigga got a God-given ability and he's 6'9". I don't give a fuck.
First of
so
all,
what be better than
first of all,
everybody?
I broke it down. The nigga that better than fucking Jordan is not even
What?
close.
All right.
So
It's not even close.
So that's one reason why he can't fucking be better than can't be fucking
What
GOAT,
makes a
'cause he's
nigga
not
better?
than him.
What makes a nigga better?
Let me talk, motherfucker.
You keep saying better. You're
Every
not
time I
telling
get
me.
to rolling, this nigga stop me from talking.
All right,
and
my
then I
bad.
gotta start
My
over and
bad.
say the same shit to get to where
No,
I'm
you
trying
don't
to get.
have to say the same shit because we already heard it. I'm just asking you to expound on that shit. You said he's better than. What makes him better than? You can't just say, I'm better than you, nigga. I don't know what I'm better than you at, but I said it, so that just makes me better than you. What is he better than?
He's better than the niggas at basketball. These niggas are better than him.
Oh, that nigga. Oh, okay.
Bro, the nigga LeBron James is the. We not gonna act
Yeah,
like,
bitch.
bro. Y'all niggas be lost in the nostalgia of Kobe. After he passed, niggas start putting him
Bro,
on that
listen,
pedestal.
bro, listen.
No, this was
No,
Niggas
one
let-
mic,
niggas
one mic,
ain't
one
let
mic.
this nigga like he
No,
was
one
like
mic, because we're trying to have a fucking podcast, and you keep telling me Kobe's not better than, and you're not telling me how, you're not telling me who's better and not how they're better. You just keep telling me on why Kobe's not better, but you're not telling me on why Jordan is better. You keep telling me, yes, I'm acting like Kobe is in the top 3, and I'm acting like Kobe's in the GOAT discussion, and you're acting like Kobe's not in the GOAT discussion. Now that we've said that 17 times, why is LeBron, what is LeBron better at than Jordan? What is Jordan better at than Kobe? What makes you better? All right, I understand that you think he's better, but what makes him better?
First of
what
all,
is the
nigga,
thing that makes him better?
like
No
I was
Diddy.
like I was saying.
If
I
this
was
nigga
breaking
repeat
it
the
down.
same shit again, I'ma walk away.
Nigga, you starting to like piss me off.
I'm performing right now, but continue.
Because I was really breaking it down. I'm telling you the chips. As soon as I said chips, niggas, oh, like
All
nigga,
right, if you say chips,
nigga, like
Kobe got
bro,
more
the
chips
nigga
than
Knicks. I'm talking about. I ain't even get to LeBron yet. He's just a better scorer than fucking Kobe.
So we moved the goalpost for each person, is what you're saying.
No, just looking at their careers in totality, nigga. Two of them are finished. His career's not better than Jordan's.
By what met why?
What you mean? We
So
talking
what is
about
it?
wins.
All right.
He's not better about
Yeah, they
wins.
said.
He's not a defender. He's not a better.
There we go.
he don't
Now
have
we're talking.
No defensive player of the years. He's not a better.
There we go.
He don't have as many offense MVPs. The nigga has 1 MVP. Jordan has 6.
They cheated him out.
Okay, so not more. Matt Nash got more MVP.
Like I was saying, he has 6 to 1.
Okay.
Like let that settle. Let that sink.
Just think about.
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving.
side
Just
part.
no. Let him.
You don't think they cheated Kobe out of at least 4 MVPs?
Look, y'all niggas with these fucking
No, I'm just
conspiracies.
saying.
Nigga.
You watch.
Like,
Is it a
I'm
conspiracy,
asking,
bro?
I'm asking
How you feel,
I'm asking
nigga?
a question. You watch Kobe
nigga,
when
I
he
feel like
dominated.
Chris Paul should have won that MVP. When
No,
Kobe
when
did.
I'm saying you watch Kobe, you don't think they cheated Kobe out of at least 4 MVPs?
the
That's
one,
really what this whole conversation is based on.
I say 1,
bro.
The year when he scored 35 and his team was trash.
Bro, Kobe dominated. Them 3 years that he Brown was,
Then the nigga damn
Brown
near
was dominated.
3
The last 3 years that Kobe went to the championship, he was the best player in the league, bro. There was nobody better than him. He was doing everything that there was to be done. Defense, offense, scoring, closing games. Kobe was the nigga.
I feel like by the time LeBron James got to like year 7, like he was better than Kobe.
All right, let me ask you a
And
question.
after that, the nigga Kobe played for 20 years.
Okay.
So from there on, he was better than him at that moment. He
So based
overlapped that nigga.
based on what you're saying, since he overlapped him and overcame him, then how did Kobe? Since let's just go from the time that Kobe was in the league and the time that LeBron was in the league. We just gonna talk Kobe and LeBron here. We'll leave Jordan alone. But the time that Kobe was in the league and LeBron was in the league at the same time, when they was in the league at the same time, who has more chips?
Nigga, they had one has 4 and one has 5.
Oh no, I'm talking about when they in the league together.
So what that mean? What he got?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how the niggas
Nigga, I'm
better
trying
than
to
him.
fi-
And
he
then
got 3
he
trophies,
chips
so-
on behalf of a league that LeBron is better than him in.
So
How's
LeBron had 3 chips.
No,
I mean, so
Kobe had 2 chips and LeBron had 0.
That's a
so
fact.
so
LeBron
the Heat
didn't win chips
championships,
till
LeBron
Kobe
was-
retired.
So Kobe was retired when
No.
that's why he was retired when Heat won the championships.
Kobe's last
Kobe,
year, 2 years.
it was towards the end. Yeah, it was
It was
towards the
the
end.
Achilles.
Yeah, it was towards
that was
the
when
end.
KD. That was when KD. That was the first. That was Bron's first chip, right? Was against
30.
KD.
Yeah, the Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah, that was because KD them they swept Kobe them.
The
They swept
year before that, they swept Kobe and them in.
I thought they swept Kobe to go to the finals.
I
that
thought the
year.
Mavericks
No.
beat them
The
niggas.
Mavericks beat them. That's
Beat
what
them-
happened.
Yeah, I thought the Mavericks beat the Lakers,
beat them.
and they played against the Heat.
They beat them.
Yeah, I'm talking about when LeBron
But-
was winning rings, not when he was losing.
Well, I'm saying he was in the chip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That next year that they came back,
I think that's
And that was
ain't
when
that-
that's
Kobe,
when
got
Kobe got-
smart. Yeah.
I thought Kobe got hurt. that
Did
year.
Dirk win that MVP or did
Dirk
Dirk win the
won
MVP?
MVP.
But who won the regular season MVP that year? Was it LeBron James?
Might have been. Which year was that? Which year we talking about?
He talking about
When he went to the finals the first time.
Year against the Spurs.
Miami.
Oh, his time in the finals. Why do we
Yeah.
not act like LeBron got swept in the finals?
We
Are we not allowed to talk about that? And he
You
and
talking
he,
about the-
he
you
oh so
talking
he
about
went hold
Golden
on.
State?
So he went to the finals. He went to the finals 4 more times than Kobe and still has less rings.
What we're not going
Gonna act- no,
do
what
is
we
talk
not
about.
gonna act
What we
like
not
the
gonna
nigga
do is
got-
talk about his teams in the finals. Like his teams that was in the finals was up the same talent level.
Bro, Kobe was
Bryant.
winning chips with fucking Paul Gasol and Ron Artest on the team, bro.
Bro,
Test
what?
with that nigga,
That's
bro.
what-
You can't- you
Come on, bro.
can't
We not gonna do
discredit
this to
that
these.
nigga, bro.
Like them niggas not Hall of Famers.
Who's the Hall of Famer?
Paul Gasol
Gasol,
and it could be a Hall of Famer too on the real. Like he got 2 chips and Defensive Player of the Year.
He
These
got
niggas
2 chips?
Did he get 2 chips? He won 2 chips with Kobe, right?
Yeah, I think so. He came from Houston, won both of them chips.
He won both of them with us?
Yeah, he just won one. He second one. The
I
second
thought he
one.
won the second one.
Yeah, the
but-
second one.
Hey, what I know.
The first one was Trevor Ariza.
Yeah.
Bingo.
That's-
Shit, he got a chip and he got Defensive Player of the Year. Some All Stars. That nigga, you could put that nigga in the Hall of Fame too. His number's solid too, offense and defensive.
He not
So,
there though, so I'm
I guess
listening.
time.
Time, the nigga's older than all the niggas we talk about. How much time the nigga need?
Hey man, everybody can't get in on
Yeah,
first
bro.
ballot.
Back to what I was saying now.
But we ain't. What I was saying is the talent level. Like LeBron ain't dragged them Cleveland teams with them niggas you can't even name no more on the rosters as starters, bro. Like you got to give him his props for getting those teams there because some of the teams with
I don't think teams there.
he couldn't.
I don't think he could have got them teams.
Exactly, he couldn't because he had his opportunity when he was scoring all the points he can.
I don't
because
think
he
Jordan could have
passed it around
teams there.
I don't
Yeah.
think LeBron could have brought Paul Gasol and fucking Ron Artest to the finals. I don't think.
Think so, but the nigga
No,
did it with
nah.
fucking
I think it's
as Gauskas and
it's-
fucking Verajal.
It's like a subjective thing, though.
That's
like,
exactly what I'm getting to.
That's subjective.
Like niggas is talking about the team, and I'm talking about the fucking individual. When you that know, you do what needs to be done, nigga. That's the point.
That shit sounds good, nigga.
No, I mean,
it's not even that. It's not even that it sounds good. Like it. That's what it was. Like,
bro, the nigga put it on his back.
Pause. That's crazy.
But the thing about it is he's saying from like, all right, this play that how LeBron play. He needs shooters around him, so he can drive and be dominant and do all it. Like Kobe need that pick and roll to Pau Gasol or the triangle, whatever offense that they was running. He needed that, and Jordan needed the same thing. Like he needed to have that extra. You know what I'm saying? Batman, Robin dynamic plus Dennis Rodman rebound. Like you need that exact makeup to
bro,
win.
So trash ass niggas around here, bro. The niggas around LeBron James was not. Bro, the nigga we gonna act like his style of play. He passes
bro,
better.
He had Kyrie Irving on his team when he won a championship, bro. He had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and a bunch of fucking shooters. Niggas got to stop acting like, yeah, he drugged them.
I feel you.
The teams that he drugged to the finals, he didn't win shit with them.
But we can't act like he didn't drag them.
We can't act like the nigga won the chip when he didn't, bro.
No, we not.
Let's stop giving niggas consolation.
Niggas be trying to go to a good player. He has a good player. They both had good players when they won, but when they didn't have shit.
We only talk about when the nigga won because that's what makes a nigga better.
Nigga brought them teams to the finals.
Bro, niggas don't get better from losing, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
We don't deem a nigga better because he lost more. We deem a nigga better because he won more. We deem nigga better because he lost less.
You give niggas props.
That's why Jordan is the GOAT.
You give
Jordan
niggas
has
props
more chips and less losses.
What they do with what they
that's
got.
What,
Iverson is fucking hero because that nigga dragged them shitty ass team to the finals.
But niggas is not talking about Iverson like all that. Niggas is
Iverson dragged that team to the finals and didn't win the fuck thing.
And the first thing that you say about Iverson is not that he drug a team, is that he changed the culture of basketball.
But that is part of his mistake. Like him doing what he did with such little.
Y'all got that. This nigga tripping.
Y'all acting like Kobe is better than Jordan or LeBron, bro.
I'm sorry.
You said Kobe. I think Kobe is. Like I said, I think Kobe is J. Cole.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
I think niggas has always looked at Kobe as number 3 in this GOAT conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
I've always looked at Kobe as number 3. Well, I ain't gonna say always. It was a point where I looked at Kobe as number 2, but when LeBron actually got into his bag, he was definitively number 2, and now I think Bron has eased his way into the number 1 spot.
Why are you saying everything I just said?
I'm not saying everything that you just said, nigga.
You technically just said what the fuck I said.
I didn't.
No,
you said
you just spent 10 minutes shitting on Kobe.
Yeah, you said that nigga was in top 10.
I'm sorry I had to break that nigga down to let y'all niggas know.
I want you to go back. That shit crazy, bro. Go back and listen to that shit.
And all this came from Shannon Sharpe. Like we didn't even have to diss Kobe. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you went out your way to shit on Kobe for 10 minutes.
No, I'm just acting like,
cool. No, bro, stop saying niggas acting like. Let's talk one mic. Niggas is acting like niggas wasn't wearing the headband. Like, bro, quit getting a fucking prisoner of the moment, bro. Niggas don't. Basketball players. Who's the basketball player that wanted to be like Kobe? I mean, that wanted to be like Jordan. I mean, LeBron. Who's the basketball player that wanted to be like LeBron?
Nigga, everybody.
No, who's trying to be like LeBron? Who's the person that's trying to be like LeBron?
What do you mean?
That was a great question.
Like
you know exactly what the fuck I mean. You just don't know how to answer it. Like what?
You say you know exactly what the fuck I mean.
That nigga said, who wants to be the best nigga on?
I mean, Jordan was so
like LeBron, a billionaire on the court.
Listen. Jordan was. No, I'm talking about basketball. Not all these words. I'm talking about basketball. Because billionaire don't make you a better basketball player, right?
Andrew Wiggins.
No.
You can beat LeBron.
Oh, and look how that came out. But when a nigga wanted to be like Jordan, he became Kobe Bryant. And when a nigga wanted to be like Kobe Bryant, he became half the fucking NBA. And he became LeBron James.
Devin Booker.
Jason Tatum. Half the MVP race. We try to compare Ant Edwards. Luka is James Harden. Niggas want to be more
Facilitators.
Bro, just watch the game. We can't put all these words on it, bro. Watch the game. When you watch Luka play, if that nigga was dark skinned with a mullet, he's James Harden. That's just, when you watch the game, niggas can say, oh, we acting like, no, you acting like you haven't watched Kobe play for 20 years, and you acting, that shit crazy, bro.
Niggas third.
That's cool. You could have said that, and we could have moved on.
That's a fact.
That's the crazy thing.
You said top 10 is nuts.
You moving him lower and lower because that felt like that was your moment to cook. That was your moment to cook. So I want you to go back and watch that shit. That shit's on wax. Shout out to you. But do we have anything else to say about Kobe, Shaq, or Shannon?
Let me just clear it up.
Bro, it's over. I'm giving you moments to clear it up. That shit is done. It's certain
niggas
niggas
gonna clip you up. Hey, say yeah, man.
Nah, bro, I don't even make reels no more. I'm definitely making 6 reels out of that. 6 reels out of that.
Hey, bro, why you look like you just got in trouble, bro? It's
Bro, the crazy,
What you talking about?
The crazy, nah, the nigga said,
Like, I'm not.
he said, nigga beat Don. Let me give y'all the play-by-play how the shit
Y'all
went.
niggas
No, bro, tell me what happened, bro. I'm telling you what happened, and you tell me how it sound. We was talking about
Like,
Shaq.
you doing a lot of talking.
All right, for sure. I know, that's what I'm here for. What the fuck are you talking about? I told you what I was gonna do. I told you straight ISO. Kobe, that Kobe do. You passed. You like LeBron. You passed.
Damn.
Bing bong. All right, back to what I was saying. No, bro, it's not that. We was talking about Shaq and Shannon. You went out your way to bring up Kobe. We was like, oh, okay, yeah, shout out to him for bringing up Kobe, which is complete utter bullshit that he brings up Kobe and the GOAT. That's how this started. We can rewind it. That's how it started. And then niggas like, what do you mean by that? And you had a chance to clear it up. You said, nah, that nigga top 3.
That nigga doubled down.
And then he said, no, matter of fact, he ain't top 3. He's top 5. And then you said, nah, the nigga's top 10.
He's really top 10.
He's really top 10 if you ask me. And you stood on that shit. So now that we've moved on from how that happened, let's talk about the last diss track that I don't even care about. This diss track that I'm about to record on below. You fat ankle.
Hey, bro.
He keep pushing that motherfucker in the camera. Like, your ankles are on camera for sure.
I bet the piss out you, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas on y'all internet shit right now.
No, you
bro,
are literally.
That's what we supposed to be on, bro. We podcasters at the point, bro.
If you don't think shit no
the
Kobe
numbers
for
is
10
up
minutes,
if you niggas ain't know. You know what I mean?
Hey, act like you know
Stop
something.
fucking playing.
Act like you know something, man. Listen, I just show up here for free, man.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I got things to do. I got people to see, and I got people that need to see.
That nigga put his R&B voice on there.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, listen. This is late night.
This made up, boys. This when I'm like, all right, Fresco. We about to go up a bar, but we need to go down a bar. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really. You wanna? Well, guys, this was so great.
Shit.
Before we get into anything else, I do want to introduce this new segment that Stacks told me about. It's called This, That, and Third. Well, we just got a few topics here or a few options. You pick this, that, or you plead the third, just like how you plead the fifth.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna figure it out. This is a work in progress. But Stacks, what you got for me?
So I get lost in my head, lost in the sauce all the time. So I'm at the crib the other day and I'm watching Stump the Yard, which is
Classic.
that's one of my shits.
It's not really a classic, but I'm listening. I just said
I
that.
think it's in my head it's like it's one of those. So I'm looking at Stump the Yard, and you know we had verses, all that good shit. So I'm like, what would be a good movie to compare to Stump the Yard? And I said Drumline, which is for sure. I don't give a fuck what you say is a classic. You know what I'm saying? So to y'all, which one would y'all pick? Stump the Yard or Drumline?
Drumline.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. I wanted to be Nick Cannon when I was a kid, so Drumline
shit.
for sure. It's a bias for me, but yeah.
Stump the Yard would have went way crazy if they just would have let Chris Brown.
Or if they had never told
perform.
us about him.
Yeah, and
They sold
what
the
really
shit
does.
out of that movie, bro.
That nigga was on the trailer.
They sold that
nigga
movie.
whole
Yeah, that's
scene
a
was
fact.
on the trailer.
I know Chris Brown got a bag for that. He should have at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Chris Brown finna be in this bitch dancing. Ooh.
Dancing movie and it's Chris Brown. We thinking he the star of the movie.
Exactly, bro.
Got killed by some dancing Mexicans.
The Mexicans is the one that killed him.
Yeah, that's what,
Did they shoot him or they hit him with a
they
brick?
shot him. The other
Oh, they
nigga
hit him
with a brick.
That's
Yeah.
all I remember is a nigga getting hit with a brick.
Yeah, they shot the nigga. But I got Stump the Yard. I got Stump the Yard.
I got Drumline. I'm not gonna lie. So let's go to the third. So Stomp the Yard. We got Drumline, and you got Serve. Where we go?
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe. Hey, not jump. No, nigga, you got Serve easily. Easily, you got Serve.
And that's what a classic is.
That shit was crazy.
That's what a classic is.
So y'all niggas ain't. I know you tried. Y'all niggas ain't try to learn all the moves.
Oh, you got Serve? I tried to
Yeah.
do all the shit with the hat on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Bro, I used to fuck with Stomp the Yard as a kid until I went to college and realized that's not what college is. A lot of them, you dig what I'm saying? That shit was like, when I look back at that movie, bro, when I watch it again as a grown man, it feel like that movie was made strictly for BET. When
That's a
I watched
fact.
You Got Served, I feel like that was a movie and they was putting us on some shit. When I watched Drumline, I felt like
that was like, you know what I'm saying? That was a, you know, we never saw Nick Cannon act outside of Nickelodeon. That was the first time we saw him act, and it was serious. He was kind of cool. He was a gangster. And then he went to Love Don't Cost a Thing, but I digress. But nah, Drumline was a moment where niggas was asking their mama to buy them some drumsticks.
Bro, I had the whole drum pad for Christmas. After Drumline dropped, I had the drum pad for Christmas.
We had my 2 pairs of drumsticks, and we was battling. On top of on whatever,
Oh,
on the buckets, all that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
and niggas
fact.
is just going. That shit was good, crazy time.
I try to do the cross. Yeah, crazy. We used to take the damn you know, you remember how the wire hangers got the little plastic shit on the
fact.
On
The dry cleaner hangers. The dry cleaner hangers.
Yeah, we used to take them bitches off the wire hanger and
until
that
them
was the
bitches break.
drumstick.
Yeah,
my mama.
The bitches break quick than a hoe.
Grandma, what the fuck y'all doing in my closet? Nothing.
Nah, nigga ain't got no hangers. Nigga can't hang up a pair of pants
At
for shit.
all.
Straight shirts in that hoe. Nah. You got Drumline?
No, I definitely got Drumline.
Damn. So you don't fuck with Stomp the Yard.
You got
the way he said that, Stomp the Yard is
Drumline had, like you said, niggas. I remember niggas in middle school had the drum pads. Had niggas want to actually join the band. Like niggas, the band was like, unless you was
that's a fact.
Seeing like a parade and them niggas getting down in high school, like in middle school, niggas wasn't trying to get part of no middle school band. Like at least I wasn't until I seen the movie, and I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. That's how it is. They had the colleges on there,
yeah,
big time. That was really pushing that. And I didn't know too much about that. And then they had that little epic scene when they was battling at the end in the classic. When they had Petey Pablo came on the field.
I was waiting on somebody to bring up Petey Pablo.
That's the nigga that put on Carolina. Niggas be feeling that's the first nigga I knew from Carolina.
It's a fact.
And then that nigga scene, bro, with the women, with the females, and they was twirling the
cymbals.
Yeah, hitting the cymbals. It was just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like that's a real legit classic. And then it shows like when you even adult, you could watch it and be like, oh, that's kind of the whole time the nigga's he's a genius. He's smart because he was just remembering everything because he didn't know how to read music. Got by all the way to college without knowing how to read music, just memorizing shit until Buddy put him to the test and he had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Had to use the nigga that he hated. They end up being cool towards the end.
Yeah, that's a hell of a story. Yeah,
nah, that was they wrote the shit out that movie.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
The little chick, I had a crush on her too. I was like,
yeah, the one that's borderline. You know, she like Gucci
with the bandana.
Yeah,
like,
straight up. The one with the bro, I feel like Stomp the Yard is mixture of You Got Served, the dancing of You Got Served, and the college part of Drumline put together movie.
That's a fact.
So rank 'em.
That's you gonna make me. I gotta take back what I said. No,
fuck on Drumline.
There we go.
You Got Served, and then Stomp the Yard.
So did you ever fuck with Stomp the Yard? Because it sounds like you don't.
No, what it is I fuck with Stomp the Yard,
but you fuck with
the whole.
So much.
I can't lie. The whole thing about Chris Brown dying so fast. That shit it fucked me up. Even when I was watching the new movie, I'm like, oh hell no! I know this nigga not dying.
He gonna come back like maybe he gonna have a ghost.
I was at the point I was happy when he was having flashbacks. I'm like, all right, we got another scene. Got another scene.
We don't even like Chris Brown like that, but he's a nigga we know.
For real, bro. And, you know, and he was dancing his ass off. The nigga murdered the shit with the elbow slide.
That's a fact.
Yeah, smiling in his face with the hat. Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a classic.
I think I gotta go in the same order. I gotta go Drumline, You Got Served, and then Stomp the Yard.
I'm going.
Drumline go crazy though.
Drumline I had that on bootleg. I scratched my bootleg and I had to get another boot. That was like my favorite movie, but I still put You Got Served, Drumline, and then Stomp the Yard. You Got Served, bro. That was an era. Plus, You Got Served had way more bitches in that movie. Like we had Megan Good and the little girl from My Wife and Kids. Like, let's be honest. I just gotta people. I'm gonna hold y'all down. And bro, like You Got Served, like it was so crucial. It showed how much niggas love dancing.
That's
you dig what I'm saying? Like Omarion and Marcus used to love dancing so much that they was willing to sell crack just to dance.
Yeah,
like them niggas love dancing.
All them scenes is classic scenes. Like they was serious and intense at the moment, but none of them hoes is comical.
That movie's a comedy.
The
when you
nigga
look back
was
at
dancing in the rain, bro.
They need to bring back niggas dancing in the rain. That's what's wrong with
R&B was
R&B
dancing
right
in
now,
the
bro.
boxing ring. The other nigga was dancing in the rain. What are we doing? Why you ain't inside?
Nah, why was they getting marked out by white boys with spiky hair?
Bro,
too?
that's some shit.
We can't act like Spiky Hill wasn't the shit for the white boys.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Spiky hair, man. Spiky hair kind of made niggas feel like Wayne Brady and shit.
And the crazy part is, nigga with Spiky Hill was cold as shit at like the break dance. Yeah. I'm like, he never even fucked his head up one time.
Let's go back and I want to watch a clip of him. Was he really that cold, or was we just children?
He used to jump and flip
way
with the armband.
That's how I know that nigga couldn't dance, bro.
Them
Bro,
niggas-
we just accepted anything, bro.
Niggas had style was crazy. Niggas had headbands,
Jerseys, do-rags.
headbands with a white beater in a wristband is crazy.
Nah, them niggas was getting busy. And then you remember the other movie? I don't even remember the movie that they had with Chris Brown. They tried to double back and give us another dancing movie with that nigga. He got hurt like right before the
Chris
final.
Brown did a dancing movie?
Yeah, it was supposed to be another dancing movie that they had him in. And niggas was like, I hope he don't die in this one. He didn't die, but he got hurt like at the end when
That
they were
must
supposed
be
to
a
be.
shitty movie.
Yeah, it was some.
What's supposed to step up for him?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, you got to do this.
Oh, and it's like probably the nigga that nobody believed in, and he's like, yeah, you got to be the one. You're our only hope.
Man, you got Sarah got them quotables. I be saying that shit to this day, nigga. Doing it for
Lil Saint. Shout out to Lil Saint, man. I want to watch this nigga. Niggas is shitty. The niggas is ballerinas.
Nah,
Ballerinas with wristbands.
Man, all the moves look cheesy as shit.
nah. That shit.
Remember, like even like the dance look crazy now. And that shit was the shit back in the day. Nigga.
I'm watching You Got Served. Shout out to my motherfucker. Shout out to my brother with the new app. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching You Got
What happened
Served.
to the R&B videos with niggas chasing down females with dance moves?
Well, nigga, you was shitting. Chris Brown happened. He started beating. Oh.
no girl.
That's why we never got a You Got Served part 2. Because of fucking Chris Stokes.
That shit crazy.
Man, I had another this, that, and the third, but we gonna save these. We gonna save these pod for pod. Dear God, we thank you for today. We thank you for yesterday. And we pray for tomorrow. Did y'all have something else?
That nigga said, dear God, we thank you for today. We thank you for yesterday.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's go. Dear God, we thank you for today. We thank you for yesterday. And we pray for tomorrow. May you guide our steps. May we not stress nor sweat. We out.
Amen.
But before we get out, hey, man. Yo, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Shout out to all the fathers that have to play mom and dad. Shout out to the aunties that play mama. And shout out to the sisters that play mom. Shout out to the mother figures out there. We appreciate y'all. Y'all appreciate it.
Couldn't be out here without a woman, you hear me?
Hey, send this to your mama. Hey, ma, you are appreciated. You are loved. You are respected. All that cute shit.
Amen.
Like 4 hours?
Baby?
12. Oh,
Yeah, 2.
it's only been 2 hours? Yeah. I'll allow it.
What, an hour and 30 minutes?